EAGLES, Eagles.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into a Thursday edition of the Zander Krause Show, because Birds 365 will officially be delayed to later in the evening. I just spoke with John McMullen. Sorry for the delay getting live at 8 o'clock. The Birds 365 will be tonight, 6 o'clock. Most likely 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. tonight. Johnny Mac live in New Orleans. So the setup is he's got a boatload of media obligations in the morning. Most of that stuff comes in the morning. So we can't do the 8 a.m. show. Now, I do think I'll keep you guys posted on this. I know the schedule's fluctuating like crazy, but I believe we're going to be able to do a regular time Birds 365 tomorrow morning on Friday. But I will keep you posted on that. So stay tuned, everybody. Tonight, 6 o'clock, Birds 365 will join the show. So I'm looking forward to doing that with Johnny Mac. We'll have the National Football Show 2 to 6 again. But you guys are stuck with me this morning here on the Zander Krause Show. So I appreciate everybody for being here. 3 days out. All right. 3 days out. The excitement is building. We are inching closer and closer and closer to potentially making history. And 3 days from glory, 3 days from immortality. All right. 3 days from immortality. All right. So today's show is going to be all about you guys. All right. I want to bring some of you guys in. I have a couple of good topics I want to run by you guys. I have some controversial topics, maybe you could call them. And then I want to get to some super chats and some of you guys in the chat. So I will have you guys join me or your questions join me. I'll take as many of those questions as I can. And then we'll do that. I won't be live for too long here, by the way, but we will be live a little bit later on in the day. So I appreciate all you guys for being here. I do want to start it off by giving a birthday shout out to two of our great viewers here on JAKIB Sports. Two of the best, Flexen and Steppen. Flexen, happy birthday, big dog. Happy birthday, brother. I appreciate you, man. And Sue Chick, our great female Sue Chick, one of our greatest female supporters in the building. Sue Chick, I'm not sure if she's here yet, but we appreciate her as well. So happy birthday to both of you guys. If it's ever your guys' birthday, you let me know. I'll give you guys a shout out. All right. So I appreciate all of you guys in the chat. Good to see everybody in here. Wayne the Pain, Jason 18. What's up, Jason? SMD Eagles. Good morning. Philly to Chicago. Dakota Warren. Dakota was sending some shots my way in the chat before I was even live. I didn't even have a chance to respond, to rebuttal, to rebuff. What's going on with that, Dakota? I might have to throw some shots your way later on in the show. All right, buddy. So appreciate everybody for being here though. This morning, I can't believe we're 3 days out, man. We're 3 days out from a Super Bowl. It's amazing the difference in what this week feels like when your Eagles are in the game and when they are not in the game. Okay, obviously, it feels better when they're in there, but just how exciting this whole week is, how slow each day goes, is really amazing stuff. So I appreciate everybody for being here. I do want to get into a couple great topics. Like I said, I'm going to prioritize super chats today. So if you guys want me to get to some of your super chats, even if they're $2, all right, doesn't matter what they are. So I'll make a super chat goal, Super Bowl Q&A. All right, so we'll do that today. And then, as I mentioned, Birds 365 will be later on in the day at 6 p.m. All right, 6 p.m. coming out of the National Football Show with Dan Sileo. So that'll be 6 p.m. I just spoke with John. He's like, you're cutting into my Bourbon Street time. You're cutting into my Bourbon Street time. You are limiting how many beads I will return home with. Okay. And if you know anything about Bourbon Street, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Eduardo says the wait to Super Bowl is longer than Zander time. You might be right, brother. You might be right. All right. You might be right. So good stuff there. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys for being in here. Like I said yesterday, I know I'm not John McMullen, but I will do the best I can to give you guys some great content, give you guys some good things to think about. And I appreciate all you guys for being here. You don't have to be here, but you are here. And I appreciate that. All right. I appreciate that. Yeah. Curtis says the 2 weeks go much faster when the Birds aren't in it. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. I saw a couple of you guys talking about Slay's podcast. I didn't catch that yet. I'm going to have to catch that if I ever get a second here. If I ever get a second. All right. Thanks, Berg Gang Grill. Yeah, sweatshirt's great. So one of our viewers sent this to me. I told you guys anonymously. I don't know who sent it to me. It just showed up. Perfect size and everything. But I do love it. I do love it. All right, here's a couple of things I want to talk about today. All right. Segment one, I'm going to talk about here, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of questions. I'll take your comments and your chats after I get a couple of the questions out in the open. All right. Segment one, I'm going to say, is Jalen Hurts or Nick Sirianni under more pressure in this game? I know we talk about pressure a lot. We've talked about Mahomes. We've talked about Jalen. We've talked about a lot of these things, but Jalen Hurts was 100% elite in Super Bowl 57. Many are now saying, will he get over the hump? Who knows? Nick Sirianni or Jalen Hurts? All right. This time you got to finish the job. All right. So who's under more pressure in this game, in your opinion? I see a lot of different answers already coming in. Jalen, Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, Sirianni, Hurts, Sirianni, buddy, a free agent after this game. Brandon Howard, if the owner lets Nick Sirianni go with the record that he has and 2 Super Bowls in 4 years, the owner is the one who should be fired. He's not letting Nick Sirianni go. And the Super Bowl will have no impact on that contract. He will get an extended contract without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm a little surprised. Murray says my blood pressure. Yeah, that might be true. All right, that might be true. Fittery says Hurts to play clean. All right, Hurts to play clean. Interesting take there. I appreciate that one. B. Mo says, after Lurie's comments, I think Sirianni. I don't know. I think Jeffrey Lurie is he's kind of a goofy guy. He loves to talk. He rambles sometimes when he talks. He talks in these long-winded sentences. Maybe he'd be good at doing a talk show. Talk some long-winded sentences. Sounds familiar. No, I think to me, it's Jalen Hurts. All right. I mean, you're the player on the field. Sirianni can only do so much as the head coach of the football team. Now, what does creep back in is like the Andy days. You guys remember the early Andy days when he couldn't get over the hump. Does that conversation start to come with Nick Sirianni if he doesn't win this week? I don't know. Maybe it does. Jeff Bowen says same amount of pressure. I kind of like that response, Jeff. Both of them do have immense pressure in this game. But, Nick Sirianni got asked that yesterday, and he's like, have you ever been to Philly? Have you ever been to Philly? Which was a great answer by him. He was getting booed in a preseason game, he said. Booed in a preseason game at halftime. And shout out to his wife for being a tougher skin than he is. For telling him, well, what'd you give him to cheer about? All right. So I have Jalen Hurts, though, as the more pressure in this game because I think Jalen Hurts has, again, been fighting this uphill battle, whether we like it or do not like it. He's been fighting this uphill battle since he came into the league of a perception. All right. It's a perception. That's all it is. It's not, I don't think there's much truth to it. I don't think there's really any truly huge knocks on his skill set. I think it's a perception. I think it's fighting off that perception that was kind of placed on him by how his college career unfolded with the way he played. And I think he's going to be fighting that for life unless he has a big game in a Super Bowl like this. I mean, you get to the top of the NFL mountain and you play great in a Super Bowl and you marry, and you get that ring. I mean, I think Jalen will shed that. So I'm giving it to Jalen Hurts. Let's see what some of you guys have to say. Schmidt Degler with our first super chat of the day. Thank you, Schmidt. I appreciate it. I'll be taking all your guys' comments today. We'll kick it around for at least an hour here on the Zander Krause Show. So I appreciate all you guys for being here on the show this morning. Schmidt Degler says, I hear all these sportscasters talking all this crap about the Eagles aren't going to be able to run the ball in the Chiefs like they have been with other teams. I say bullshit. We are going to smash. Schmidt Degler, I have seen nothing that would insinuate that the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs can stop the 2024 Philadelphia Eagles in the run game. You know, I saw a stat that came out. 18 of the last 19 Chiefs playoffs games, they have not given up more than 100-yard running, more than 100 yards of rushing. I don't know. What does that have to do with this year? You know, what does that have to do with this year? I don't think that defense can stop this run game. And it's, by the way, Saquon Barkley is just the icing on the cake in that. Who's going to block or who's going to shed the blocks of Jordan Mailata and Landon Dickerson in the second level. Nick Bolton? Come on. I don't see that. So maybe they could limit them. Maybe they will throw some good looks at them. Maybe they will force them to get into some third and longs and try and get them off the field. That certainly can happen. But if you're telling me for 60 minutes they're going to contain Saquon Barkley, I don't see it. I don't see it. Keith, that's a good question, man. I haven't heard about Kenny Gainwell. He was in the concussion protocol coming out of the NFC Championship game. I don't know if I haven't heard any update on him from John. I spoke to John yesterday. Steven says, go back to the Kango. Steven, I keep it fresh. I will say this. I got a nice order of new Kangos coming in. All right. I got a nice order of new Kangos coming in. So once I get some fresh ones, I will work them back into the mix. I appreciate your comment. Josh B is a member for 3 months. Thank you, Josh B. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Denny says he likes the logo. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. All right. Zach Lambert checks in. What's up, Zach? Good to see you in here. Crazy that the Eagles went to the Super Bowl with both Penn State running backs that played together in college. That's an interesting take. Sounds like a Penn Stater take, though. Miles Sanders stunk in that game. He stunk. Come on, Zach. I don't even want to think about Miles Sanders this morning. I don't even want to think about that guy this morning. We have Saquon Barkley, who, by the way, I think Saquon Barkley is going to do this again. You know, Saquon Barkley did something this year, and everybody goes, oh, there's only no other running back has ever gone back over 2,000. Most running backs lose their legs. Most running backs, the tread on the tires is too big. I get it. I'm predicting that Saquon Barkley has a comparable season to this season next year. And I think he's going to put himself in real rarefied air with what he might be able to do in a couple of years in Philly. The other thing I'd watch out for with Saquon Barkley is I'd watch out for a contract extension for him this summer. I know you might say, nah, why would they do that? You already have him under contract. He's a running back. No. You have a guy run for 2,500 yards. You have a guy take over the NFL in a passing league. All right. You have a guy lead you to 17 wins. All right. And potentially a Super Bowl run. You get to the offseason and you reward that man. That's what I would do. If I was Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie, I would reward him with a much bigger contract. I'd probably give him $16, $17, $18 million a year. I'd give him a fat signing bonus, and I'd get him fully guaranteed money for the next 2 seasons after this year. And by the way, if it doesn't work out, you live with that. I would, at least. I would live with that, with the results that come from that, because I believe what he's done for the team, for the city, for the franchise, it can't be undervalued. And I think it sets a good precedent in terms of a player comes, a player performs, a player delivers. Look at what they did with A.J. Brown. They signed A.J. Brown. You remember, back to the draft, all right? Draft night, I'll never forget sitting there doing our draft show. I was producing the show, and that trade came in, and I'm like, there's no effing way. All right? 2 years later, 2 years out of that 4-year deal, they extended A.J. Brown with a $32 million a year raise. All right? Or went from 25 up to 32. So I would expect that to happen with Saquon Barkley this year. And by the way, I'll be vouching for it. I think he deserves it. So a couple super chats coming in. I appreciate you guys. The question right now was, who is more pressure? Is it Jalen Hurts or is it Nick Sirianni? A lot of you guys said Sirianni, which is good stuff. Joe Whip says he's getting his new JAKIB polo today. Love it, Joe. I appreciate your support, my man. Thank you so much for that. Clary Voy, good to see you in here, brother. Good morning. Zay Barkley will be a monster next year, too. I'm with you, Clary Voy. Junior checks in. You should listen to Nick Wright's takes. Bro is glazing the queefs like no other. Junior, it sounds like those are takes I don't want to listen to. All right? It sounds like those are takes I don't want to listen to. But I will say, as a guy in the business, Junior, you respect it. I have a different take on all those people. I know you guys want them to talk about the Eagles like you believe in the Eagles, and you expect to hear from them about how great the Eagles are. But those guys are doing a job, man. They're doing a job, and this business is so cutthroat. Okay, this business is so cutthroat that if they don't create clicks and headlines and news and essentially prey on the people of Philadelphia by using them, they're going to be out of jobs. So again, I have a little bit of a different take just because I'm kind of in the business, which I don't really like to say, but it is true. I mean, this is what I do. This is what I do all day, every day. So I get it. I understand, but Nick Wright's got staying power, man, and that means something on TV. Believe me, they'll rotate those people in and out if they're not good enough. So Nick Wright definitely has some staying power, as does guys like Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. I love the Nightcap show with Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco. Did anybody catch Ochocinco and James Harrison on the set yesterday at Radio Row? Did anybody catch that interview? That was I find Chad Ochocinco to be one of the funniest guys on the planet. I really do. And then he did an interview with Stephen A. Smith. Oh my God, talking about how he used urine in his playing days to heal. Oh my God. You guys got to watch the Stephen A. Smith one too. The Stephen A. Smith podcast one with Ochocinco. Oh my God. He was off, man. He was off the rails. It was unreal, but great stuff there. So I appreciate it. Let me get to some super chats here. Junior, I appreciate that one. Thank you, man. 41-33 checks in. Can you talk a bunch of shit to Sileo before his show? Wind him up for that banger open. Longest week of my life. Nolan Smith, 3 sacks, Super Bowl MVP. Wow, bold one there. That's a bold one there. I'll tell you what, man. Nolan Smith, 4 sacks in 3 playoff games. All right. 4 sacks in 3 playoff games. And he has really come alive. Only one of his last 8 games has he not had a sack in. Meanwhile, Josh Sweat hasn't had a sack since Pittsburgh. So Nolan Smith is the guy right now on the edge for the Birds. He has really come alive, man. What a testament, by the way. And I'm a Bama guy, all right? You guys know that. I'm a Bama guy. So, but boy, you got to tip your cap to those Georgia boys. All of them. I mean, I think Jordan Davis is maybe the one left that we're looking to see a little bit more out of. But Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Nakobe Dean. I mean, these guys aren't just players. These guys are like impact guys. I mean, Nolan Smith right now is a replacement for Hassan Reddick. Jalen Carter made you forget that Fletcher Cox even retired. And I say that with 100% respect to Fletcher Cox. Replacing a guy like that's not so easy to do. You get Jalen Carter in the room and you don't even think about it. It's crazy, man, what those guys have been. So those Georgia guys definitely deserve a big credit. Fittery, I'm with you on Jordan Davis. Kind of middle of the road right now. We will see what they can do. Clary Boy with a good take here. One thing Sileo was right about, SEC kids are honed for the playoffs. Yes, they are, man. Yes, they are. They're built for it. They are built for it. I want to go back to this. 41-33 says, can you talk a bunch of shit to Sileo before his show? Well, 41-33. I'll tell you this. I'll do the best I can. All right. I'll do the best I can because, sometimes our pre-shows can be wild cards. Sometimes Sileo comes in and he's yapping up a storm and it's 2:06 and I'm like, can you please shut up? I want to get live. Sometimes he's mute. So I'll read the room today, 41-33, and I'll throw something out. And I'll you know what I'll tell him? I'll tell him this. Jalen Hurts is going to take every narrative you've ever placed on him. He's going to wrap it up into a ball, and he's going to shove it right back in your face. All right? He's going to shove it right back in your face with one of his best passing performances of the year, with the Super Bowl ring to go on top of it. And I'll say this, a Super Bowl MVP. I know everybody wants it to be Barkley or expects it to be Barkley. How about a Super Bowl MVP for Jalen Hurts? How about a Super Bowl MVP for Jalen Hurts? All right, that's what I'll tell Sileo pre-show, and I'll see if that gets him going. All right, I'll see if that gets him going. My guy, Jason 18. Jason, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. One of our greatest supporters here on JAKIB Sports, or one of our longest-standing JAKIB Legend members, and a true legend in his own right. Jason 18 checks in. I am worried about Dickerson's injury. I hope he's all right. We are going to need him. Also, Josh Sweat has a knee issue as well. We need all the pressure we can get. I see Nolan and Carter dominating. I'll go one by one here, Jason 18. I'm not worried about Dickerson's injury at all. Not even a little bit. Now, I guess there's a fair point to be made about, remember that flag he took on that penalty he took on that long run? I want to say was it Jalen Hurts' run? It might have been a Saquon run. I can't remember, but in the NFC Championship game, and he held the guy because he couldn't move well. He didn't hold the guy because he couldn't get there. He held him because he was limping. So that's the only part of that injury. That's the only part of that injury that I think you could look at and say, boy, I hope it doesn't have an impact. But if you're talking about getting ready to go, if you're talking about being out on the field, if you're talking about giving it your everything, boy, Landon Dickerson's not. There's no issue with that. There's no issue with that. I don't worry about it at all. But we will see, 18, you're right in the sense that it was kind of a nasty knee injury. At least it looked like it was a nasty knee injury. So we'll see how he bounces back. All right. But we are going to need him. You're right about that. Josh Sweat is a knee issue as well. We need all the pressure we can get. Yes, Sweat's had that knee issue for a long time. Now, Jay Perfect brings up a good point. With Brandon Graham returning in this game, what does that provide for that edge room? Maybe that helps Josh Sweat, because I don't think Josh Sweat is the type of guy that can handle the type of snap count that even Nolan Smith and how about Jalen Carter with the snap counts, man? He doesn't come off the field. It's one thing to have a great defensive tackle. It's one thing to have a great football player that you have to game plan for. Most of the time when you have a defensive lineman, you can game plan for the snaps that they're not on the field because they come off, they rotate. Jalen Carter doesn't come off the field. It's tough to game plan against him because he's going to be out there every game, every play, and playing well, playing at a high level, more importantly. So you're right about just Josh Sweat's knee, but I wonder how I need some, you know what I need right now? I need some Vapo rub. I didn't get to bed till like 2:00 last night. I couldn't sleep after my night show. All right. I couldn't sleep after my night show. I was a little wired up. All right. I was all wired up for this Super Bowl. I'll tell you what, man, this Super Bowl has got me jacked up. It's got me jacked up. It really does. Really. I don't know why my mic just kicked out. Let me 1 second. All right, there we go. Should be back connected now. Should be back at it. It should be connected now. Yep, all good now. Sorry about that. Tyler, good morning, man. I appreciate you. Good morning, Zander. Either Jalen Carter or BG needs a sack. We get one, we will win. I think last Super Bowl we didn't touch Patty. No, we did not have a sack in last Super Bowl. But, Tyler, I'm going to go Nolan Smith. All right, I'm going to go Nolan Smith. I'm going to go Nolan Smith on the sack for the Super Bowl. I don't know how many he'll get out of him. I'm not going to sacks out of Mahomes. The one interesting part about Mahomes is his pocket awareness and the way he manipulates the pocket is really impressive. Like I was watching some Chiefs tape last night, if you can believe it, in the couple hours I had before I fell asleep after our night show last night. We were live till about 9:15, 9:30, I want to say. I was watching some Chiefs tape, and he has a great feel for where the pressure is coming from. Right. So if it's coming from his right side, he's able to step up, move in and out. It's not a mobile running quarterback. It's just the way he maneuvers in the pocket. Sometimes people criticize Jalen for his pocket awareness, which I do think is one of the things that, Jalen is getting better at, but not quite there yet. Mahomes is a master manipulator of the pocket. He's a master manipulator of the pocket. So you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined on the edge rushers. You don't want to see Nolan Smith as fast as he is and as good as that matchup is against Jawan Taylor, by the way. That Jawan Taylor, for those who don't know, Jawan Taylor is the Chiefs' right tackle, okay? He's one of the most penalized players in the league in the last 3 years. He had a penalty in Super Bowl 57, and I would anticipate he's going to have another holding call in this Super Bowl here, all right? You got Ron Torbert, who's the official in this game. He is like third or fourth in the NFL in offensive holding calls. He doesn't let a lot of stuff go on that offensive line. And Jawan Taylor's kryptonite is speed. It's speed. It's not power. It's speed off the edge. So you put Nolan Smith on that outside on Jawan Taylor, and you start going. Jawan Taylor's going to hold him. All right. He's going to hold them. So I would expect a call coming from there, and he's not that good of a player. So I to be honest with you, I like Nolan Smith to get a sack in this game, but you got to be disciplined, because if you're not, Mahomes is going to step up, he's going to roll out, or he's going to, be on the move. He's going to look downfield and he's going to complete a pass. All right. Exactly, Kenny P. You're right on the money, man. Got to communicate and got to be disciplined. No doubt. And by the way, Kenny P, we have no reason to believe that they won't be. The best part about the 2024 Eagles defense is they communicate and they're disciplined. What you just said, they are great at that. So we have no reason to believe that they won't be. But Mahomes is a different cat, all right? You gotta handle him appropriately. King K checks in. What's up, King? I appreciate you being here, man. Do you think they move Carter around for matchups? I do, King, and I'll tell you why. All right, I'll tell you why. Their right guard, Trey Smith, is a very good right guard. He's actually good enough. He's good enough, King K. And I'm not saying Carter wouldn't get the better of him here and there, but he's good enough to put him one-on-one at times against Carter, which will allow them to handle the rest of the line better. All right, he's good enough for that. I'm not saying he's going to. I'm not saying Jalen Carter's not going to beat his ass. Probably will beat his ass, honestly, because Jalen Carter's that good. But Trey Smith is a really good right guard. Over to the other side, they used to have Joe Thuney at left guard. Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, and Trey Smith at right guard. That was the best interior O-line maybe in the NFL. With the injury they had to the left guard, or to the left tackle, they've kicked Joe Thuney out to the left guard, and I'm blanking on his name. Mike Caliendo, that's it. Mike Caliendo is their left guard now, and he has been getting cooked. So if you're able to, King K, if you're able to look and say, do I want him lined up against Trey Smith, or do I want him to torment Mike Caliendo? You're probably going to line him up on that right side a little bit more. Now, I think that would be the most favorable matchup there, would be Jalen Carter on Mike Caliendo. The one thing there, though, is if he is lined up, I would anticipate the Chiefs to be bringing help every time. All right, so if Jalen Carter lines up in front of Mike Caliendo, Creed Humphrey, their center, who's really a good center, they're going to move him over, give him help. If he goes toward the outside, they're going to have Joe Thuney probably, pinch in and give him help. So I would look for that matchup, but the Chiefs are going to be ready for that, man. They look. We had Jeff Kerr on last night on Birds on our special nighttime edition of Birds 365. Right, we had Jeff Kerr on. He's been talking to the Chiefs team all week. All right, he said there's two things that stick out about the Chiefs and at least their thoughts on the Eagles. Okay. They respect the hell out of Jalen Hurts. All right. They do not understand criticism of Jalen Hurts. They respect him. They respect his talent. They respect his ability, and they believe he's a game changer. All right. They believe he's a game changer. By the way, this is a team that watched him do it in Super Bowl 57. All right. So they've been a victim of Jalen Hurts being lights out as a player. All right. And the other thing that stuck out to Jeff Kerr from the Chiefs team is they're all focused on Jalen Carter. Every last one of them is focused on Jalen Carter on that offensive line. So they know how good of a player he is. They're not taking him lightly, and that could be something to look out for. No doubt about it. Real Zeal says, where's McMullen? Hungover? He might be. No, we're doing it's media availability, Real Zeal. So John is obviously, his first day. He's down there in the morning, so he wants to get to all the media stuff. We'll be doing a nighttime edition of Birds 365 tonight at 6 p.m., Zeal. All right, so tonight at 6 p.m., we'll have Birds 365. I'm looking forward to doing that. All right, good to have everybody in here, by the way. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all of you guys for being in here. Got a good crowd in here already. 260 on YouTube, over 400 on all the platforms. So I appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm taking all super chats this morning. All right. I'm taking all super chats this morning. Tyler thanking me for the hard work. You make it my morning, brother. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Go Birds. I appreciate you for being here, Tyler. You guys make it easy to work, brother. You guys make it easy to work. All right. No doubt about that. Caesar checks in. Caesar, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Big Z. There is something I'm still trying to wrap my head around. I keep hearing it hurts, throws the ball over 200, we lose, but that just doesn't make sense in my head. Much love, go Birds. All right, here's why it doesn't make sense. Because one, the team is built to run, and two, typically when Jalen is throwing for that many yards, when our team is that good, it means that something else that we do great is not working in this game. Most of the time, well, Caesar, here's the easiest example. I can give you this big roundabout explanation, or I can give you an easy example. Caesar, go look at the stats from Super Bowl 57. In fact, I'll pull them up for you right now. All right. I'll pull them up for you right now. All right, let's check these out. Let's go on ESPN and let's look at this Super Bowl 57 stats. As much as you might not want to do this, but I do want to explain to Caesar why people say this. All right. Super Bowl 57, obviously a heartbreaker for us. 38-35. Chiefs won the game. Let's go check out the box score. Now, Caesar, without knowing the score of the game, which obviously you do, all right? Obviously you do. If I told you going into that game, Jalen Hurts would have 4 total touchdowns and 304 yards of passing, and Patrick Mahomes would have 182 yards of passing, and he still had 3 touchdowns. But if I told you 304 yards of passing for Jalen Hurts, 182 yards for Patrick Mahomes, what would you have said before the game? Would you have said Jalen Hurts won that game? You might have said that. You might have said, well, wow, if you told me that, Jalen will win the game. That's why, Caesar, because it's not a perfect indicator of how we're going to win. There's also a stat that was floating around, Caesar, that when Hurts has under 200 yards of passing, we're 5-0? Braga. It's amazing how this is left out of the equation so much nowadays. How many times have I said this? 7 carries for 16 yards for Miles Sanders. 7 carries for 21 yards for Kenny Gainwell. Jalen did everything in that game. He's a guy who threw the ball. He's a guy who ran the ball. He did everything. He had 70 rushing yards and 300 passing yards. I'm not saying you're wrong, Braga. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. But I'm saying to Caesar's point, he asked the question, if Jalen throws for over 200, why does that mean we're going to lose? It means we're probably behind in the game. We're trailing in the game. The running game's not working like we want it to. It could be a litany of reasons, but we're such a great team that, if you do have to throw for over 200, it typically is going to mean, or probably means, that something else broke down. I need my Vapo rub. That's what I need right now. Philly Don checks in. Is there a concern Carter's being weak after flu bug? Maybe. I was joking last night. That's that NOLA virus. Not to be confused with the coronavirus or the COVID-19, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's that NOLA virus, Philly Don. You ever been to NOLA, Philly Don? Have you ever been to NOLA, Philly Don? How many people in the chat have been to NOLA? Boda, what's up, Boda? Good to see you in here. How many people have been to NOLA? Anybody been to NOLA? I have. Zeal, you have. NOLA is a shithole. Larry, boy, that's the truth, brother. Holly First says, I love NOLA. Not bad. Kirsten has not been to NOLA. Dad says he's never been. Yeah. All right. If you've been to NOLA, you would understand real quickly, all right, why I'm calling it the NOLA virus. All right. Jalen Carter's got a case of the NOLA virus. I promise it's the NOLA virus. That's what it's been dubbed here on the show. The NOLA virus. Josh Bay says not interested. Josh, you're good, bro. You're not missing much. If you don't like to go and party face, it's not a perfect place to go. Look at this comment. This is hilarious. Dirty Air. I've never been to NOLA, but I've been to a truck stop. Yeah. I know Prince has shredded NOLA. Look, unlimited liquor. Prince knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Wayne the Pain. It's the NOLA 59 virus, and the Chiefs are about to catch the whole thing after they get beat on Sunday. Dank Bird Gang says, I go for Mardi Gras. Yeah, man. Go ahead down there. It's a crazy it's a crazy place for sure. It's a crazy place. I'm not a drinker, so I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. I'd go for like a Super Bowl or something, but I wouldn't be out partying on the streets like some of the knuckleheads down there. All right, like some of the knuckleheads down there. Don, though, you're look, for those who missed it, Jalen Carter did not. He was listed yesterday. He was not available for the media because of the flu he had or a personal sickness or however they worded it. So it's definitely something to watch out for. But look, it was Wednesday when that came down. I mean, get some IVs, get some vitamin C, vitamin D. Start drinking water, man. Do whatever you got to do. Drain that stuff out of your system, and he'll be ready to go. Philly Don, if that came down on Saturday, I think you're like, oh shit. What's that impact? On Wednesday, I feel pretty good about it. JH checks in. What's up, man? I appreciate you being here. Thanks everybody, by the way, for being here and for the super chats. I'll take some more comments from you guys all morning. I do want to get your guys' takes on the Super Bowl, man. I feel like I've talked about this Super Bowl more than anything I've ever talked about in my damn life. This 2 weeks has been so damn long. JH, I'm really not worried about Mahomes any more than Lamar, and we handled him. Dome will be an advantage to our defense this time. Is it Sunday yet? Boy, is it Sunday yet? You could say that again. But JH, I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you. All right. I love you. I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you. All right. You're not worried about Mahomes more than Lamar. Lamar is the greatest October football player in the history of October football players. Lamar has not had a propensity to get it done in the biggest moments. I like the player a lot. I'm a big fan of him. That's the truth. Okay. You're talking about a guy who's got 3 Super Bowl rings in 5 years. You're talking about a guy that's going for their 4th Super Bowl ring before 30 years old. Brady didn't even do that. All right. Brady didn't even have that. You're talking about a different cat here, man. Lamar very well might be more talented. This is the one thing I also hate, by the way. All right. Let's get into this for a second. All right. And JH, I appreciate your comment. All right. One thing I hate about the Jalen Hurts discussion and even this discussion. What is more important? Talent or being successful? Like, let me ask, for those who've been a football fan for a long time, Paul Mancini, Mike Fittery, probably, Boda maybe, Daz. Who's a more talented quarterback? Talented. Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Who's more talented at the position? Who is a more gifted thrower of the football, a more talented quarterback? Daz says Rodgers. Flexen says Rodgers. I agree. It's Rodgers. Rodgers all day. Rodgers is arguably one of the most talented players in the history of the game. Okay. Whose career would you rather have? Who's the GOAT? Who's the one who will be talked about 100 years from now when we're all dead and there's a new generation of people watching football? Who's the guy? It's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady, despite being lesser talented. So, again, my response to JH was going to be, I think Lamar might be more talented than Mahomes. Lamar might be the most talented football player on I think it's him and Josh Allen are 1A, 1B right now in terms of talent. All right. Lamar might be more talented, but there's something about guys with the it factor. There's something about guys who know how to win. There's something about getting to the biggest moment and not only performing, but winning. Winning. I know the GOAT is Brady. You guys aren't telling me anything I don't know. Brady's the GOAT. But that's why I hate this conversation, because it comes back to Jalen Hurts, where Jalen Hurts isn't Josh Allen. I saw a bunch of people getting all mad at Dan Orlovsky for saying, he's never going to be in the category of Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. And I'm like, that didn't bother me at all, because I get what he's saying, but it doesn't matter. What do you want more? Would you rather have a quarterback that's supremely talented and we never win? Or would you rather have a quarterback that's like Jalen Hurts and here we are in 2 Super Bowls in 3 years? Like, bro, give me the guy that's successful. Give me the guy. Talent at that position is needed. It's necessary. It's a little bit overrated. All right. because there's a mental component to that. There's an intangible component to that can't be quantified. That can't be quantified. And that's why the greatest player in the history of the NFL is nowhere close to the most talented player in the history of the NFL. So JH, just to bring it back full circle here, Lamar very well might be more talented and we handled him. There's something about Patrick Mahomes that you have to overcome. Now, I think we're going to overcome it, JH. I mean, look at Brady. He threw for 500 yards in the Super Bowl versus us. It was one of the best games he ever played. But we had to play to overcome it. It takes everybody. It takes everything. But I my whole point to this is I'm not writing off Mahomes because we stopped Lamar. I think Mahomes has the it factor. That he has talent too. There's no doubt he has talent too. I'm not saying that, but he's got the it factor. He's got the it factor. It's a lot more than just that. It's a lot more than talent. It's a lot more than all those things. I mean, and everything that's ever happened in the NFL would show you that. You know, I really think Brady and Rodgers are one of the best examples of it. If you went way back to the beginning of their careers, and I said, all right, pick one quarterback to build around. Pick one quarterback to build around. 90% of people would probably say, I'll take Aaron Rodgers because he had all that talent, the arm ability, all these things. Look at who would you rather pick now in hindsight? So if you're going to sit here and tell me Josh Allen's more talented, but we're the team that ends up in 10, 15 years with Jalen Hurts bringing us multiple rings. All right, I'm good with that. You can have your talent. You can have it. I'm a fan of the Eagles, man. I'm a fan of the Eagles. I want the Philadelphia Eagles to win and be great. Kenny Sprague, what's up, Kenny? Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for everything you do, bro. Better than ESPN. That's really cool of you, man. I appreciate that. I wouldn't say that, but we work hard. We have a great community here on JAKIB Sports, and you guys make it all the worthwhile. All right. Izzy B says, I want Jalen to be great so we can stop this hate. There's not a lot of hate on him. It is a little bit overblown. There's people who doubt him because he hasn't gotten over the finish line yet. But once he gets over the finish line, which I think is 3 days away, I think some of that will die down. Because what can you say? Who would you rather have, talent, or would you rather have the win? I mean, I'm taking the win all day. But I hear you. I get it. There's a lot of people nationally who doubt him. But I just think Eagles fans should look at it through a different lens. Dan Orlovsky saying on ESPN that he's never going to be like Josh Allen or Joe Burrow has zero effect on me. It didn't even fluctuate my emotional frequency, if you will. Nothing. I felt nothing. I said, okay, great. Who cares? Who cares? Jalen Hurts is more successful than all three of those guys right now. You know? Izzy B wants her cake and eat it too. She says, why can't we have both? You can have both. I think Jalen is supremely talented. Is he not? I think he's supremely talented. He just doesn't look like one of these pocket passers. He doesn't look like that. So people don't know how to judge it. Afredo checks in. I appreciate all the super chats today. I do want to get as many of your guys' takes as possible. Any good topics you have, I'll read some regular comments too, but super chats obviously go to the top, and I got a couple to get to here. Afredo, $2. Thank you, man. Mark my words, 55-35. Go Birds, fly, Eagles, fly. Afredo, are you telling me we're going to go back-to-back playoff games in the NFC title and the Super Bowl with a 55 burger? Afredo, I might have to say no way, bro. I might have to say no way. I might have to say no freaking way. A 55 burger in back-to-back games? Holy shit. Not happening. I don't see it. But I appreciate you, Fredo. Dirty D checks in. What's up, Dirty D? Kyler Murray has more talent than Jalen, but he doesn't win. I don't even think Kyler Murray has more talent than Jalen. But I get what you're saying. He's got speed. He's got a nice arm. I get it. He's one of those guys. He was number 1 overall pick. So I know exactly what you're saying. See, Joe Whip, this is a score I like right here. 31-17. This is a great score because I think the Eagles are clearly capable of putting 31 on the board with the running game and what they're able to do. And if we've said it all week, there's 3 outcome possibilities in my opinion for this game. Eagles win close, Chiefs win close, or Eagles win big. I don't think the Chiefs have the ability to run away with this game. They're not built like that. They don't run away from anybody. They don't blow anybody out. So if you're taking the birds, there is a chance that they win big, and that's a good score right there. That would make the post-game show easier because, if we have a nail biter at the end, and I got to click on the post-game show, I'm going to be fucking frantic. I'm going to be racing. Oh, it's going to be all sorts of shit. But I do like that score right there. I'm not a Kyler Murray guy, Dirty D. I'm not a Kyler Murray guy. All right. Talk about intangibles. Jalen Hurts is built so much different than these dudes. I love it. Josh B says, agreed. It would be nice if Jalen didn't cause my blood pressure to spike so much. He probably will, Josh B. But that's football, man. Believe me, that's football. All right. That's not a Jalen Hurts thing. That's a football thing, brother. That's a football thing and a fandom thing. You think Patriots fans back in the day never had their blood pressure going up and down with Brady? I mean, that's the game of football. That's why we love it. I was saying something last night too. I'll get into that in a second. I want to get your guys' take on it. Wildebeest checks in. After all the refs backlash, do you think they will call this Super Bowl fairly? Wildebeest, I said this yesterday. I actually believe, and I'm more in the John McMullen camp of like, I don't give a shit about officials. All right. I more would rather analyze them objectively and say, okay, Ron Torbert has this many offensive line calls, which means he could be, he could call holding more in this game, or, watch out for the secondary because he calls a lot of pass interferences. He also has one of the higher rates of calling roughing the passer. So keep that in mind. I more would view it like that. But I do think, all right, from an objective standpoint, the fact that you've had, the head of the refs commission or the refs union, whatever it is, come out and speak. You've had Roger Goodell come out and answer it. It means that the narrative has been created big enough that they have to respond to it. If you have to respond to it, you're cognizant of it. If you're cognizant of it, it lives in your head. Whether you believe it impacts you or not, it's in your head. So the refs out there on the field calling this game are going into it with it in their head. They didn't have to answer these questions before last year's Super Bowl or 2 years ago Super Bowl. It's in their head. I do think that's going to have some level of human impact on this one. Sasha checks in, but I appreciate it, Wildebeest. Sasha R checks in. What's up, Sasha? We are the three-peat killers. Greatest O-line. I agree. Three-peat killers. That's a good name. I think I saw Lord Brunson put that out there. Is that where you got that? I need like 3 of these coffees this morning, everybody. I need like 3 of these coffees. I couldn't fall asleep last night. I was laying in bed after our great night show. All right. And I'm like staring at my ceiling. I'm like, boy, I can't fall asleep. And I don't even feel like, when you're laying in bed and like, sometimes it feels like you're about to go. Other times you're laying in your bed and you're like, boy, I'm like far from falling asleep. That's where I was last night. It's like 2:00. I'm like, shit, man, I got to go. I got to get up early. Good stuff, Sasha R. Prince Swayze, what's up, Prince? I appreciate you, brother. I'm upset with Sills. He should be representing JAKIB Sports in New Orleans, given all the connections he has, especially since our team is there. Prince, you're right. We had this conversation. Don't worry. I'm gonna be giving him shit about it. I'm gonna be giving him shit. All right. I'm gonna be giving him shit. You're not wrong, though. I told him, I'm like, you're the most connected man in the business. But Prince, like Sileo says, it cost me 5 G's to try and get him to leave his man cave. I still got the bulletin board of one of his plane tickets I bought from him. He's a pain in my ass. Famu checks in. I love him, though. Famu checks in. By the way, I'll show you something on Sills in a second. You guys will like this. Famu says, we need to start calling it physically gifted versus talented. Mental toughness in big spots is talent, too. That's why we do it in big games versus arm strength. That's actually a good take. It's a good take. It's more like intangibles. I mean, what you said is basically intangibles, mental toughness. That's what that is. And Jalen's always had that, remember early in his career when people used to talk about that, and everybody would say, if you have to start with intangibles, then that's not a guy I want. You know, I try and always be open to new information. I understand. I understand that people had their doubts. A lot of people in here probably had their doubts about Jalen Hurts. Prince says, happy birthday, Flexin. I said that. Happy birthday at the start of the show to our guy Flexin. And also Sue. Is Sue in here? Sue has been showing out as well in the chat. Is Sue in the chat? My girl Sue. There's Kirsten and Izzy and Diane and all sorts, and Catherine, all of our great females. I think Sue has been here the longest, though. I hate to break it to you all. I hate to break it to you all. Sue is the OG. Sue is the OG. Is she in here? No, she's not. No, she's not. Boy, this is a comment here that I absolutely love. My man, Bob Brown. What's going on, Bob? What's going on, Bob? Zander, history is written by the winners. Boy, if that's not the truth. Individual achievements, while great, fall short of Super Bowl titles. Marino is great, but not the first quarterback you think of from 83 to 99. Eagles win 30-20. I love it. I love it. That's so true, Bob. That's such a wise, good comment right there. Oh, that's a great idea. Paul Mancini checks in. He says, Philly Don, thanks for your super, brother. I'll get to that in a second, all right? Xander, you should do a best photo contest of members watching the game at a party or sports bar where the winners get an Eagles Super Bowl winning jersey. Great idea, Paul. I'd love to solicit some. You know what I am going to do, all right, Paul, and I'll tell everybody this now. And maybe people will or will not want to participate. All right. Maybe people will or will not want to participate. But what I am going to ask our JAKIB Nation to do, okay? And I'm going to do something for the people that help me out, all right? It will not be for nothing, okay? I don't know yet what it's going to be. I got to keep it reasonable. But for anybody from JAKIB Nation that goes to the parade, all right, that goes to the parade, I want to try and collect, if you guys would send it, as much of that footage as I can so that I can make kind of a video that has as much of that footage out there so we can have a record of it. All right, a record of it here on the channel. I think that would be pretty cool. And I'll give everybody credit for their footage. I'll give everybody credit for that footage. But good idea, Paul. I'd like to do something like that. Speaking of giveaways, I do have a couple jerseys left. All right, so I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway later on today. All right, I'll do a giveaway later on today. I'm only at 2 jerseys left. Our winner yesterday, I sent it to Brian Fleming. I'm like, Brian, shut your ass up. You're taking this jersey. He won twice, and he's a really awesome member, man. He's a big supporter of the channel, and he puts a lot of super chats out there, a lot of stuff he does for the channel. So we appreciate him. We appreciate him. Let's get to my man Philly Don. What's up, Philly Don? Not all Hurts' fault. Got to take into account all the different offensive coordinators and schemes and taking over protection calls, and then you throw in Barkley. To me, that's been his reason for drop in numbers. Yeah, of course, but Don, you're right about that too, man. There's a lot of context around Jalen Hurts, but there's a lot of context around Jalen Hurts with that. But Don, it kind of reminds me of what Bob Brown just said. All right. When it's all said and done, Don, nobody will analyze Jalen Hurts' career and say, okay, well, he would have been better if he didn't have 8 offensive coordinators. They're going to look at what he did. They're going to look at his body of work. They're going to look at what he accomplished in his career, and they're going to give him kudos based on that. So it's something that I do think has hindered him. It's something I do think has had an impact on him, but it's not something you can use as an excuse. All right. It's not something you can use as an excuse. You got to look, Don. First year, new coordinator, first year protections, first year, all sorts of stuff that he's doing differently. And we're in the Super Bowl. You got to overcome it. I'm not saying you're wrong. It definitely has had an impact. It definitely has had an impact. No doubt about that. Cody K, regular phone, brother. Camera's fine. iPhone, yeah, iPhone, whatever you guys good. Footage. I'm just looking for footage. I don't want you like out there, like you don't have to be like a media guy, like filming everything. But if you get footage from the parade, I think that'd be pretty cool to post up. Bob, you're like me, man. I'm locking myself in my office. Super Bowl party. I don't want anyone near me during that game. Yeah. Get me away from everybody. Bob, TV volume goes up to 100. All right. I got my TV right over there. I was going to show you guys. TV volume goes to full blast. Door gets locked. Give me my wings, whatever I got to eat. All right. Izzy says you're coming over. No, you're not. Okay. I'm locking you out. You're not coming over. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. I'm with you, Bob. Too big of a game, man. Too big of a game. Too big of a game for this one. All right, I got all the super chats. Thank you guys so much. Any more super chats I get, I will read. I will read. All right, here's a question I got for you guys. Here's a question I got for you guys. And it might not be something you want to think about. I'm not going to lie to you. You might not be a big fan of this question. You might not be a big fan of this question. The Super Bowl scapegoat. Okay? Every time a team loses a Super Bowl, someone takes blame. Who's it going to be this year for the Eagles? Who is it going to be this year for the Eagles? In 2022, we all know who it was. It was Jonathan Gannon. Kicker. Ooh, good one. Good one. Theo says he's doing bong hits at halftime. Holy shit, Theo. Holy shit, Theo. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yo, is Ryan? Ryan, you're not Ryan. I know you're not taking shots at me in the chat. Ryan, you dweeb. I know you're not taking shots at me in the chat. You nerd. You fucking nerd. I want to remind everybody. All right, if you're gonna come in the chat and talk shit, I love it. All right, I love having shit talk. But if I clap back at a motherfucker, I don't want no damn email. I don't want no damn apology. If I rip you, welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. You don't come in here and think you can talk to me like this, and then I clap back at you, and you have a little bit of an aneurysm. All right. By the way, if I rip you, it means I love you. All right. I only rip people I love. That's actually not true. That's not true. But most of you guys I know. Most of you guys I know. See, I knew this would elicit this type of response, this question. All right. I'm not answering that because we're going to win. No bad juju. Catherine, you got to answer it. You got to answer it. You got to answer it. Dweeb Ryan, is he still in the chat? Look at this dweeb. Fucking dork. Come on, Ryan. Is that the best you got, that I was a bad goalie? Is that the best you got? Is that really the best you can do, Ryan? All the things you can chirp me about, that's the best you got? Oh, my God. You're going to come in and talk shit. You got to be good at it. Some people are good at it. Sometimes you got to tip your cap to people that can talk shit good. You're not very good at it, brother. Just stick to saying you stink. That's more your speed, right? That's more your speed. James Jones checks in. Zander called you a nerd. Here's a super chat. Does that count? LOL. Go Skins. Nah, F the Skins. We beat you 55-23. You guys, as far as I'm concerned, are back to the island of nothingness until further notice. Okay? You are back to the island of nothingness, James Jones. I love you, and I appreciate your support of the channel, but you guys don't even deserve our commentary this offseason. Brother, we beat you in the NFC Championship game 55-23. Take your cute little season and go and talk to somebody else about it, because that's a joke. Oh, Bird Gang Girl, you getting your hoodie? I appreciate it. Yeah, Ryan is a little bitter with me. I wonder why that is. Ryan, what is it, man? What's the matter? You know, I've dealt with guys like you before, Ryan. You got a little bitterness toward me. Oh, something. What's the matter? Am I making you feel some sort of way? Come on, Ryan. Come on, little Ryan. This guy unlocked a can of worms he didn't want to unlock. He unlocked a can of worms he didn't want to unlock. That's what's happening here. Yeah, Cody, I think that's it. Ryan had me on the TV screen and somebody was oohing and ahhing over me in the house or something. I don't know. They're getting that kind of energy. Mark becomes a member. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for the support of the channel, brother. I'm not sure if you're new here or what, but I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Thunderdome. If you get shredded in the chat or by a host, it's all love. All right. Jacob is not built for everybody. James Jones, look at this. Oh, I got a couple supers I missed. I'll get to them. Gilpin, I got you. Bro, 55 points is all you got in a 4-win team, you geek. What? You were in the NFC Championship game. What the fuck you talking about? 4-win team, what are you holding on to the past, James? James, you can't use them bullshit victim arguments anymore. You can't use that. Welcome to the other side of the NFL. You know, when you have so there's like two sides of the NFL. There's like the guys who suck in debate and like argue with each other. You guys have been there for about 25 years where you just debate with like the shittiest teams in the league, the Bears and the Panthers and the shitty teams. And then there's like the good teams that have debates about like which quarterback can get us to the Super Bowl, which quarterback's going to be a Hall of Famer, which coach is going to be a Hall of Famer. You know, we compare ourselves more to guys like Brady and Belichick and Mahomes and Reed, and we're in that conversation, James. I'm not going back to your 4-win team, bro. Sorry, I don't know what that's like. I'm an Eagles fan. I can't relate. Sorry, jammers. Come on, little Rye. Ryan's look at him. He's loving it. He's like, I've never seen my name in this chat so much. Let's go, Ryan. You're famous now, brother. Extra small Ryan is famous. Extra small Ryan is famous. That's pretty funny. Michael Gilpin checks in. We aren't losing. I love it. I love that that's your response to who's going to be the scapegoat. I think the scapegoat this year is going to be Sirianni if we lost the game. I think it's going to be Sirianni or Kellen. Kellen's the easy one, though. Kellen's the easy one. Kellen is the easy one. Dang, I've already been going for an hour and 12 minutes. That's crazy. Sometimes you get on the air and it just really starts going quick. Yeah, Ryan's hiding. One day I'll come on the post game show. We're ready for you, Ryan. I always tell this to people. They're like, you know, one dude was like, how do I get on? I'm like, bro, I do this every week. Join me. Join me on the post game. All right, I want to say something, too, to remind everybody. For those who were here last night, you've heard me say this. For those who were not there last night, and if you were there last night, you had to be all the way until the end. I want to remind you of something. As Eagles fans, as people who cheer for this team and have been through the ups and downs of this team, some longer than others, some newer than others, whatever the case may be, you're an Eagle fan, you're one of us, all right? Something to consider right now is how much we should enjoy. I know we're all waiting. We're like 3 days. Shit, come on. Get here Sunday. You should enjoy this moment here, all right? Because what makes winning the Super Bowl feel so good? Who's got a response to that question? What makes winning the Super Bowl feel so good as a fan of the team, as a player, as anything? What makes winning the Super Bowl feel so good? Anybody have a good answer for me on that? Bob, I see your Twiz says validation. Pride, that's a good one. Enjoy the ride. Kirsten, you're kind of on my wavelength. I'm thinking you listened to me last night. Bragging rights, that's a good one. The wins last until next Super Bowl. There you go. It's rare. It's hard. The joy of the season. Exercising old ghost. Because it's damn hard to do. Boda, that's a very good one. Eduardo says, Jammers, I know not to take Zander's roast session seriously. Eduardo, you don't want to get in my crosshairs because I'll rip you to shreds, my boy. I'll fucking shred you so much you'll never return to JAKIB Sport. You'll block this YouTube channel and say, I'm never going back there. I'm never going back there. So, Eduardo, you better watch it. Immortality, great answer. Feels good to be a winner, Tony, doesn't it, man? Love to be a winner. All right, but for me, it's the culmination. It's the culmination of having won Super Bowl in 50 years. It's the culmination of being told by Sileo for 4.5 years, we're not going to win a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. It's the people who doubt the city. It's the people who don't believe that we can do it. It's the Philadelphians who wait years and years and years and support this team with money, dollars, cents, and time, that wait for these moments to get to the top. It's for my great fans who are for the unks of the chat, if you will, who have been following this team for 40, 50 years and they've seen one of these things. Like all of those things contribute to the climb. All right. And right now we're about 98% of the way up Mount Everest. All right. And when we pull ourselves up on Sunday and we get to the top of the mountain, as good as that's going to feel, there's nowhere left to go. There's nowhere left to go other than building a new mountain and climbing it again and getting to the Super Bowl next year. But that climb is what makes it beautiful. You know, I likened it to an analogy last night. Like, what would feel good? What would feel better? You take a private helicopter to the top of Mount Everest. You get out, you look around. Wow, the view's beautiful. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at the snow. Look at the snow caps. Look at the mountain. Look at the view from here. I'm on top of the world. This is great. Okay, give me the plane ride. I'm going back down. Or you go on a hike, all right, and you climb up every part of Mount Everest with your hands and your feet, and you pull yourself up one by one, step by step, all the way to the top on a month-long journey. And then you get to the top of Mount Everest and you look around. What feels better? What feels better? Climbing, getting there, grinding through everything to get to the top, or getting dropped off in the helicopter? It's the climb, it's the journey, it's the trials and the tribulations. It's the joy of success and the agony of defeat. All of those things encapsulated into one. That's what makes it a beautiful thing. You know, one of my favorite things that Jalen Hurts says, and I think it's so applicable to everything in life. You know, I had somebody reach out to me. Wow, man, you guys are up to almost 51,000 subscribers. Great job by you. And I'm like, man, I don't give a shit what the subscribers say. I got you, bonehead. I'm getting there. I don't give a shit what the subscribers say. I care about the process that we go through to get there every single day. I care about what we can do today is Thursday, February 6th. What can Zander Krause do today to be better, to be great, to improve this company, to improve this channel, to give back more to my people, to take care of my family, to take care of my loved ones, whatever it might be. It's the process. It's the process. It's not the end result. That's my favorite Jalen Hurtsism that he's ever put out there because it's so true. It's so damn true. You get so fixated on a result that you don't focus on what it takes to get there. You know, Zander, you want to get to 100,000 subscribers? I don't give a shit about 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys helping me grow. I don't give a shit about that. What can I do every single day, day in and day out, to make this a better company, channel, show, place to be? What can I do myself to become a better person, a better man of God, a better talk show host, a better guy in my community, a better family man, a better brother, better son, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be. All right. The process is the most important part. The process is so much more important than the end result. All right. The end result is a product of what you do every single day. And I love that Jalen Hurts says that. He focuses on that so much. Jim with the $1 chat. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that, brother. Jeff Bone the Bonehead. Jeff Bone the Bonehead. What's up, brother? One thing that hasn't been mentioned is that we might be playing on better turf. Back in 22 in Glendale, the turf was horrible. Yeah, Jeff, that's been mentioned. That's been mentioned. You know, the turf obviously had an impact in 24. I think the good news is that you're playing on an even field, which won't have an impact. But you still got to go out and play the game, just like you did in 22. There's no difference. All right. Your if you will, your starting point is the same. Okay. Because this time we have a turf that won't be an impact. All right. So you have the Chiefs and the Eagles. Who can do better? There you had a turf that hindered both teams significantly. That made it both hard for every player to run. So your starting point was lower, but both teams were at the same point. Okay. Now you can argue which team it affected more based on what their skill set was, all these different things. All right. But I'm not too worried about that, Jeff. But I hear you. It should bode well for us that, you know, we got speedy edge rushers, Nolan Smith off the edge, all those things. I hear you. I get it. James Jones, don't let the Dallas and Giants fans keep you from the couch. They can make room for y'all. Yeah, you're right, Dirty D. Rip them. Although I will say, here's the one thing we can give James Jones a little credit for today. The one thing we can give James Jones a credit for today is, you know, the basement teams have changed. What used to be the Commanders, they're kind of like peeking their head out the door of the basement now. They're kind of coming out like, hey, can I come into the party now? Can I join the winning? So we can give him credit for that, but we dropped 55 on his head. He can't say shit to us all off season. He can't say shit to us all off season. Mesmerize. What's up, Mesmerize? Appreciate you, brother. Canadian. Winning would mean everything and more, Z. Everything. No doubt, man. No doubt. I'm most excited for you guys. I'll be honest. All right. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. What makes me most excited is you guys, is all the people who, it's Eagles fans everywhere. It's people in this city who, just to use an example of, we mentioned one of our great viewers, one of our great supporters here on the channel who, lost his father recently. And he's like, well, boy, I want to win this Super Bowl for him. Like stuff like that is what gets me into it, is what makes me want to win. I'm not as, look, Birds win or lose, here's the reality for me. All right. And some might not want to hear this. I got to wake up. I got work to do. I got a job to do. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. I got things to do. All right. So I want to win, but I am most excited with this Super Bowl about all the great people for JAKIB Nation. All right. Bob Brown, who's been a fan forever. Joe Whipp, who's been a fan. Philly Don, who's been a fan forever. Callie Baby, who's been supporting Jalen Hurts for years. James Jones, who's going to have to watch us. Crowley, who's been in here. Kirsten, I'm excited for that too. We'll have a lot of content, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. But that's what makes me most excited for the Super Bowl here, is the chance for everybody to get this win. Chief Keys checks in. What's up, Chief? Appreciate you, brother. What up, Zay? What's up, my man? How you doing, brother? How you feeling, Chief? You feeling good, my man? You feeling good on this Super Bowl? We're 3 days out, brother. 3 days out from immortality, Chief. 3 days out from immortality. 3 days out from, as my man Caleb Brannon, many of you guys know him from the post-game show, the O-line guru, would say, the man on the mountain. 3 days out from being that man on the mountain. How you feeling, Chief Keys? I'll wait to see your follow-up. I did not say that, Prince. What the fuck you talking about, Prince? Yo, Prince, don't make me put you in my crosshairs now. You motherfucker. Okay? Don't make me come for you. Don't make me come for you, Prince. Talking shit, not even right. Not even right. Zander, I noticed you mentioned that the defense was the same in 22. That's not accurate. Man, when have I ever said that? They were the number 2 defense in the NFL that year, Prince. This is what I said. This is what I said, Prince. Prince, slow down. Stop what you're doing. put in your extra headphone, turn the volume up on your phone, a couple extra notches, and listen closely, okay? Listen closely. I don't give a shit what the 2024 defense has done up to this point. We were the number 2 defense in the NFL by like 5 yards a game, Prince. All right? We got to that Super Bowl and they did shit. They did shit. You get to this Super Bowl and our defense doesn't show up. Our defense isn't as good in coverage. Our defense isn't as disciplined. Nolan Smith can't get home. Jalen Carter gets mitigated by Trey Smith. If all of those things happen, you know how you're going to think back on the 2024 defense, Prince? You know how you're going to think back on this 2024 defense? The same way you think about that 22 defense. The same way you think about that 22 defense. We got one game. We got 60 minutes, Prince, that this team needs to show up. So take all your ratings, take all your rankings that you're talking about right now, take all those things, put them in the little trash can that's next to your cubby at your desk, and shut the fuck up. Because this team needs to be great for 60 minutes. They need to be great for 60 minutes. I don't care about their rankings. I don't care about 2,500 rushing yards for Saquon. I don't care about 3,000 passing yards for Jalen Hurts. I don't care about how many yards A.J. Brown had. I don't give a shit about any of that. I care about 60 minutes, one game, one chance for immortality, and you got to put your best foot forward. Everybody. Offense, defense, coaches, scouts, the water guy, you name it. You name it. All right? The stats do not matter. They do not matter. They do not matter. Look at this fucking nerd calling me an altar boy. Listen, altar boy, I'm asserting that this defense is superior because we don't rely on pressure or sacks for coverage to be effective. I know what you're saying, Prince. But if that all breaks down in 24 in the Super Bowl, you're going to say the same thing about this team that you did in 22. The excuse might be different. You might come up with some other bullshit. The thing is, it's going to be the same. Now, Prince, if the 70 sack 22 defense got home 3 times in that game, would you be saying this, Prince? Would you be saying this, Prince? They're going to put Prince back in the slammer for some of these takes. They're going to ship Prince off to Gitmo. They're saying Prince needs a higher security prison. Last one wasn't good enough. You know, we need more eyes on this guy. We need more eyes on Prince. You know, he's a real wild card out here. All right? Get him the orange jumpsuit, Wayne. Get him the orange jumpsuit. My pin is coming out of my watch. I got to fix that. I got a pin coming out. All right. Diddy Prince. Chief Keys follows up. What's up, Chief? Hell yeah, I'm hyped. Can't even sleep all night. Yo, Chief, I was telling you that last night, man. I was so damn tired. We did so many shows. It was one of those feelings, though, where you're tired, but you're not sleepy, if that makes sense. Like your eyelids are heavy, but you're just not sleeping, man. You're just not sleeping. Back to the slammer. I had to hit him with it. What does this mean? What does this mean, Twizwa? Huh? Huh, Twizzlers? What's this mean? What does this mean? A lot of you guys are joining the Ryan Club of being a nerd and a dweeb. Or a sucker and a loser. That's my other favorite one. I love saying that. Thank you to all the great people of JAKIB Nation, including the suckers, the haters, and the losers. I love you all too. I was saying a little bit ago, and everybody, all the haters will be converted. All will come home to JAKIB Sports. You know, one dude, let me rip this dude publicly. I don't think he listens to the show. He's a hater. All right. He's a hater. I'll read you guys my tweet interaction with him yesterday. Boy, this guy cried wolf so much. This guy cried wolf so much. And then he tried to make me feel bad about it for ripping him. And I'm like, bro, I don't feel bad that I ripped you at all. I don't care that I ripped you. I don't care that I ripped you even a little bit. I'll read you guys our interaction. It was great. It ended with the go birds. It ended with the go birds. All right. So I put up the picture of our guy, Chad, rocking the Stout U sweatshirt. You saw that out in the Rocky Mountains. Did you guys see that? All right. So I posted that picture up, and one dork comments, a Cowboy fan, Chiefs are going to three-peat, enjoy the misery. I didn't even answer him because it was a stupid comment, and he's a nobody. You trash and Philly fans, you never finish the job. Another championship loss incoming, whatever. And then some Philly guy, some Philly fan, this guy I click on his profile, it's like 4 for 4 Philly fan, blah, blah, blah. He comments, would someone explain to this guy that the only outlet that hates Philadelphia more than him is JAKIB Sports? And I'm like, all right, buddy, you want to fucking dance? I'll dance. I said, I run JAKIB. I was born and raised in this city. I've been rooting for Philadelphia my entire life. I'm invested in this city financially, personally, emotionally, everything. What the F are you talking about? Another know-it-all who knows nothing. And then he mentions me back and he goes, isn't this one of your guys? And he sends me a Sileo take that he doesn't like Jalen Hurts. I'm like, oh, did you get your feelings hurt from somebody who doesn't think like you? We're not a monolith. Grow up. And he says, you seem nice. Go Birds. I'm like, you talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk. Don't play with fire and then cry wolf when I burn you, when you get burnt. And then he says, good advice. Thanks. Have a blessed day. I said, you too. Go Birds. Motherfucker coming at me on Twitter saying that we hate Philly. Man, fuck you. And then cry wolf. Oh, you seem like a nice guy. Bitch, I ain't nice. I'm a good person. I'm not a nice person. Okay? I'm a good person. I'm not a nice person. All right? I try and be kind to people who are kind to me. But I'm not a perpetual nice guy, okay? If I got to rip somebody, I'll rip somebody. Here we go. The bonehead's in here again. Keith with $2. Thank you, Keith. Jeff Bone says, can you feel that? Can you feel that oozing in your doggone veins? This is a bonehead comment right here. Can you feel that beating in your doggone heart? Do you know what's going to happen on this field? Can you feel that? Oh, my God. I love this. In the Brian Dawkins voice. Jeff Bone, the bonehead. Making waves this morning, baby. Making waves this morning. I love it, bonehead. No, that's not being nice, Ryan. See, you have severely underestimated what I meant by that comment. That's being a kind person. I hold the door for everybody. In fact, I'm the guy who will almost make it awkward because if you're 5 steps, 10 steps behind me, I'll sit there, wait outside, let you walk in, say, hope you're having a great day, and walk in behind you. That's being kind. That's not being nice. Being nice would be answering to that guy, hey, man, you're actually wrong. You know, I actually like Philly. It's okay. You're okay. No, that's being nice. That's not me. Big difference, brother. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference, extra small, Ryan. All right? Learn the difference, know the difference, and then shut your ass up. All right? I'm in rare form this morning. I think it's the sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'll sleep when I'm freaking dead, baby. I don't got time for sleep. All right? We're going to a Super Bowl. Zander the Snowman. I'm telling you, Big Z ain't been asleep yet, Brandon. I'm telling you, dude. And when I'm sleeping right now, it's like I'm half awake, Brandon. Like one peep, one creak of the door, I'm up. I hear Go Birds in my sleeps. I read Jeff Bone's comments in my sleeps. I'm asleep, but I'm never actually asleep. I'm right there. One text, one phone call, boom, I'm up. What's going on? One comment from Boda saying, hi, Zander, I'm awake. One little Ryan chirp, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, baby. I'm telling you, I'm jacked up for this Super Bowl. I'm jacked up for this Super Bowl. There you go. Kirsten's giving me some love. That's being a kind gentleman. Well, kind and nice, two different things. I told you that. Zander on that Chiefs pack. This show stinks. Oh, Ryan. Oh, right guy. I'm sorry, Ryan. Ryan, am I picking on you too much? You should have thought about that when you entered the Thunderdome, took out your bow and arrow and sent a shot. You should have thought about that, my dude. Prince says, extra small, Ryan, you better guard your McNuggets. No, I don't take cheap shots. I don't take cheap shots. Warning, salty words may melt snowflakes. Theo, Jacob's not for everybody, bro. I tell people that all the time. We get new people coming in here. I'm telling you, man. They don't know what to expect when they get here because, you know, we have one thing I love about Jacob because most other shows don't have this. I love that Ryan can shit talk the host and I can shit talk you back. Like, I think that's a good, where else can you do that? Most other dudes, like, you shit talk them once and they block you. It's like, come on, man. Come on. But you're right. Salty words do melt snowflakes, which is a good thing, Theo. You know, shows like this weed out the people that I don't need to be here. Okay. It weeds them out. Sometimes you put somebody on blast and you pick up three new people who like your style and two fall off because they're like, he's too mean. That's all right. My people are going to find me. All right. And that's what I like the most about this. My people are going to find me. The vanity metrics can be saved for everybody else to worry about. The vanity metrics can be saved for everybody else to worry about. Yeah, see? Ryan, I appreciate you, brother. You know I love you. I'm going to keep ripping you, but you know I love you. Honestly, he says, that's why I love this channel. I'm allowed to talk shit and you talk shit back. Jacob's the best. I've been here since 21. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And Theo says, I'm here for life. Theo, that's really dope, man. That's what I hope. I was actually thinking about this last night. I could rip every one of you in the chat. You know, I was thinking about that. Yes. When I was laying awake in bed last night, I was thinking about shredding the people of Jacob Nation in the chat. Even my most loved people, like Twiz. I could rip Twiz. Flexing and Steppin'. I'll rip you, Flexing and Steppin'. Bob Brown, I got something to rip you on. Anybody. You, Kirsten, I'll shred you for something. Everybody's going to get ripped at one point. All right. CZ, you're done. You're next, CZ. Theo says he's here for life. That's dope. Watch Ryan win the giveaway. Hey, he might. I'll be pumped for him if he does. Man. I really will. He is a good supporter of ours. Flex, you don't want to get ripped, do you? Cody K, you don't want me to rip you, brother. All right. The last thing you want is for me to rip you. A-Team, I'll put you in a blender, my boy. I'll put you in a fucking blender, A-Team. All right. I will put you in a blender and grind you up till you're the smoothest smoothie that's ever been smoothied. All right. Not one remnant, not one chunk left. Put them in a blender. Flexen says, I'm on ice today, Zay. You're good, Flex. I ain't coming for you. Not yet. It's your birthday, Flex. I can't come for you on your birthday. All right. Look at this dweeb. You're all bark, no bite. Izzy, you don't know a fucking thing about me. Fucking all bark, no bite. Get out of here with that bullshit. CZ, elite. Zander Rippings. I love it. All right, here we go. Is this Zander or Dexter? What's Dexter? Is that serial killer show? What's up with that? Oh, man. What time is it? It's already 9:37. All right, what do you guys, listen, I need to hear from the people on where you are in the Super Bowl. You have heard enough from me. Curtis checks in. Curtis, I tried to download your thing last night. I think I'm having an issue with an Apple. Apple won't open it. It might be my Apple computer. So I was going to look in today to how to open that up. Yeah, thank you. Right. I'm not Dexter. I'm the guy who takes Dexter out. All right. I'm the guy who takes Dexter out. Look at all these nerds behind the computer screen. Look at Prince. Nerd ass Prince behind his fake ass, his anonymous ass account. Shit talking me. Bitch, my name is behind this. Who I am, my reputation, my money, everything. My blood, sweat, and tears are behind this, Prince. You crying from an anonymous account with Saquon Barkley as your profile picture. We are not the same, Prince. We are not the same, my boy. We are not the same. Look at Secunda. Daddy's money. Daddy's money would mean there has to actually be money there, my friend. Everything I do has been earned by me, okay? Working with your dad is different than having daddy's money. Fucking dweeb. That's the most. This guy's the guy who's in here always crying about Elon Musk. That is the most on-brand comment I've ever seen from that nerd. Secunda. The nerd Secunda. Master Chief says, like Ray Lewis says, is a men's game is about to happen this Sunday. Bring violence. Play hard. Go Birds one more time. Let's go, Master Chief. Let's go, Master Chief. Let's go, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, brother. Yo, Master Chief, how you feeling about winning this football game? What's your score prediction, Master Chief? What's your score prediction, Chief? What's your score prediction? I'm waiting for my boy, Master Chief. Let's see what he's got to say. Who else wants to get shredded? 34-28. I like that score. It's a good one. 34 is a little heavy. 34 is a little heavy, but I like it. Oh, did we get to our target? No way. Did we? Wow, I wasn't really expecting to get it. Heck yeah, we smoked it. It's right. Well done, Wayne the Pain. Well done. Thank you all, man. Appreciate all you guys, man. What a fun season this has been. What a fun journey this has been with all you guys. I will say, I say it all the time. I love talking to you guys a lot more than I love talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. I love that a lot more than talking about the Birds, as much as I like doing that. It's a people business for me first. Even guys like John Secunda, I appreciate him for not liking me, but being here every single day. All right. Nugget says Big Z slaying the haters. All right. Oh, you guys are funny. Man in Black, you know I love you, brother. We family. Yes, we are. You know, Brian, I said this to somebody yesterday. I'm like, if you ain't family, then I'm not ripping you. Actually, that might not be true. I'll rip anybody, but no, we are, man. We really are. That's what I love this community. I do love all the people we have in here. All right. See, even Secunda. This is what I love. Perfect example of what I love. All right. Go Birds. Appreciate the consistent content nonetheless. John, we appreciate you for being here, man. Even if we disagree on a whole lot of things, we are bound together by our love of the Birds, and you enjoy our content. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Mesmerized says it flew by, Z. Give all glory to God. No doubt, brother. Everything is to God. Somebody was saying that yesterday. Z, you're still going. I said blessed and highly favored, baby. Blessed and highly favored by the man above. It's not me. It's not me. All right? It's not me. Don't give me the credit. Don't give me the credit. I'll check it out, Dakota, since he sent me an email. I didn't get to any emails, all right, in the last 2 days. Maybe one. I've been so damn busy. I've just been on my email for the most important shit. So if you send me an email, I know a couple people did. I got them yesterday. By the way, one of our winners yesterday, Brian Fleming was our winner yesterday, and I sent him the jersey because he's a legend. And I said, "Bitch, I have your address now. Now you can't back out." Yo, Fleming, now you can't back out. I had your address because I was sending you some JAKIB merch. All right. Now you can't back out, but I'll get to everybody's emails. And if it takes me a minute, just Work with me, all right? Once I get out of the Super Bowl, I'll be able to keep in touch with everybody a lot easier. All right? I'll be able to appreciate I'll be able to get to everybody a lot easier. So I do appreciate the emails. Dakota, I'll get to that. Q the God says, I found this channel week 4. I haven't looked back. Best show in Philly. Man, thank you, bro. Week 4 is dope. Week 4 is dope. That's cool, man. Q the guy. A lot of people have been here. You know, some people have been here real long. Some people have been with Jacob through all the changes. We've had a lot of changes in the last couple of years. Some people are new. Some people miss Jody Mack and they hate me. I tell those people to go kick rocks. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate all the love. All the love and all the hate. Everything that comes with it. Remember I was telling you guys about the process and the journey? Well, this is the process and the journey. The love, the hate, the emails. Izzy sending me a book, it sounds like. Got my email up to 7 pages. Izzy B, what the hell are you talking about for 7 pages? You can't talk about shit for 7 pages. Don't give yourself that much credit, Izzy B. 7 pages. You ain't never wrote a 7-page nothing in your life, Izzy B. What the fuck are you talking about? 7 pages. She said 7 pages. Come on. Come on, man. 7 pages. Yeah, right. 7-page picture book. 7-page picture book. Prince says, shout to Trump. I thought I had to pay the IRS. God is good. Yo, Prince, I was doing my taxes the other night. Oh, my God. What a headache. Get a good accountant. If you're in business, get a good accountant. Okay? Get a good accountant. Bombay. All right, so you guys remember Bombay won yesterday, and Bombay checks in late. I'm like, yo, Bombay, this is some fake news. Bombay, I love you, but this is some fake news. Your name was scrapped minutes ago, and he shows up. I'm here. That's all right. I ordered him some Jacob merch. All right. I took care of him. I take care of my people. All right. If you rock with me, you know what? Even if you don't rock with me, even if you ditch me and you bail on me and you hate me and you block Jacob channel like Ryan's doing right now, I'll take care of my people. All right. I'll take care of you. All right. I believe in doing and doing it for the great people. All right. Even if they hate me, even if they freaking hate me, I'll do it. Yeah, Theo, that's a great ask, man. That's a great ask right there. Tell a friend. All right. Blocking Crowley. There's so many people who message me. I blocked you from my feed. Okay. Dork. I don't give a shit. All right. I care about the people that rock here every single day. Boda says ripping people and giving away stuff is Apex Zander. So true, bro. So true. I enjoy it. Tyler checks in. What's up, Tyler? I got to show my apprentice how to cook Zander style. Catch you this afternoon, brother. Love your show. Tyler, thank you, man. Have a good day, bro. I'll catch you later on. All right. We've already gone almost 2 hours today, which is impressive. When I woke up this morning, I was dreary. I got in the shower. I'm like, holy shit. I was dreary. And then I said, it's a Super Bowl week. Wake up. Wake up. We got work to do. We got shows to do. We got super chats to read. We got people to talk to. The Eagles fans are ready. And if they're ready, I'm ready. If they're ready, I'm ready. Prince Swayze checks in. My tax advisor asked me if I forgot to pay my taxes from 24. I couldn't help but laugh. 24, we didn't have to file for 24 yet. Prince, you got to get on the extension time, brother. All right, here's a little secret. Every year you file for the extension, okay? Every single year I file for the extension. I have never filed. When's tax day? It's like what, March 15th or something? April 15th? Is it February 5th? What is it? When's tax day? When's tax day? Huh? Is it April 15th? Yeah, April, right? Yeah, I don't do that's not my tax day. I get the extension all the way out to October. And sometimes even further. All right. Always April. Yeah, Daz, I'm telling you, I don't know because I do the extension every year. I actually just talked to my accountant. I said, do me a favor, an advance notice, log the extension. He said, I got you. Yep, extension, less chance of audits. I don't know if I don't care if they audit me. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but my accountants will handle all that. So I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. No, JB, no. He says, so no more Birds 365 in the AM. It's the Zander Krause Show now. No. John McMullen is in New Orleans. Okay. It's media availability in the morning. And he will be back with us, I believe, tomorrow morning. We're doing a show tonight, Birds 365, 6 to 8 p.m. So we're doing a night show tonight. And once the Super Bowl passes, brother, we'll be right back in gear. All right. Right back in gear to our regular time slot. All right. So now, just for right now. With what Doge is discovering, this might be the last tax day. People are pissed. Yeah. Taxation is bullshit. I get it, but ugh. They used to throw. We've become a soft world, all right? We've become a very soft world because, back in the day, it used to be called the Tea Party, and they revolted for a little bit of tax on tea. Now they take 55, 60% of our paycheck and they act like nothing happened. They act like we're insane for saying something about it. 60% of what I make. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, so. Bodie, you're right. I don't want to get into taxes right now, okay? Here we go. Jeff Bone the Bonehead. Folks will block you and still DM you about it is asinine. That's some bitter ex-wife energy. Oh, there's a lot of that here. Jeff, not everybody's going to like us, and I'm perfectly all right with that. All right, I'm perfectly all right with that. But, yeah, you're right. Philly Don says, Z, can you put up that video of Big Sills? Great idea. All right. Great idea. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up for the great people. For the great people of JAKIB Nation. Okay. Here is Big Sills. Now, many of you have been watching Sileo for a long time. For a long time. You've never seen him wear eagle green. He's never even put anything in the background. So I decided to change that. All right. I decided to change that. Here we go. Here's the greatness of Big Sills. You can see I sent him the Jerome Brown jersey. All right.
It was the only jersey that I would ever wear.
Do you have audio on this or no?
Not mine. And with another man's name.
No audio? Let me get some audio. Wait. Present, share audio. Oh, share a tab instead. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I got to pull it up on a different tab. Give me a sec. I'll pull it up. It is a good video. Sileo really appreciated it, which was really cool. He really appreciated the Jerome Brown jersey. All right, so here we go. Let me pull this up for you guys now. Oh, is it working? Oh, my bad. It told me it wasn't working. Here we go.
Here is the only jersey that I would ever wear. Not mine. And with another man's name on it. Jerome Brown. Thank you, JAKIB Sports. This means an awful lot. Thank you. Absolutely awesome. See you tomorrow.
Pretty cool video there from Big Sills, right? Pretty cool video there from Big Sills. I think he's hiding his face because he was maybe a little emotional about that, man. Izzy B, Jerome Brown is definitely a soft spot for Sileo, man. Jerome Brown had a big impact on his life. He talks to me about it all the time, on air and off air. And I think he was kind of moved to get a jersey with Jerome Brown's name on it, man. He really was. That's Izzy B. If you don't know, because you might not know, most people probably don't know unless you've been listening to Sileo for a long time. He played at Miami with Jerome Brown on that defensive line. They were both really legends on that defensive line. They were one of the best tandems in college football history. They really were. And he was moved, man. He's got some crazy stories about Jerome Brown, some wild stories. Sileo says all the time with where he came from, meeting a guy like Jerome who broke down every barrier he saw, who stopped a bus to go and break up a Klan rally, didn't hold back. Jerome was a big part of Sileo's life, man. He's one guy that whenever you bring him up, you can tell that Sileo gets a little choked up about it. So I was super pumped to send him that jersey, man. And it's really cool he got it. And Sills is going to rock that. So if we win the Super Bowl, Sileo will be wearing an Eagles jersey. How about that? Sileo will be wearing an Eagles jersey on the postgame show. I might make him wear that bitch every day for 5 days. I might make him wear it every day for 5 days. Yep, Jerome always had a smile, man. I wish I was around for Jerome. I really do. Sounds like he was my type of dude. Kenny Sprague says, if we win and hit a super chat goal on postgame show, Sills needs to wear a Hurts jersey. Yeah, Kenny, here's my biggest dilemma. Not dilemma. That's not true. But if we win the Super Bowl, I'm going to try and I want to go and stock up. I'm talking like I want to give away. I'm going to make you guys, if you guys aren't already, ungrateful for the giveaways, you might be by the time I'm done, because I want to give away so much stuff. If we win the Super Bowl, man, we're having it's going to be an all off season type of parade. It's going to be an all off season type of parade on JAKIB Sports. All right. We'll be doing everything for the people. I'll be giving away a bunch of stuff. Everybody who hangs out every single day will be taken care of. So we'll be doing that. So no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Somebody just ordered some JAKIB merch. Who was it? Who was it? Show yourself. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chester, my man. Thank you, Chester. That's dope, brother. That is dope. I appreciate it, man. A lot of people have been ordering JAKIB merch recently. That's cool. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. All right. Thank you guys so much. You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. We're almost at 10 o'clock. Almost at 10 o'clock. W for Chester. Agreed. He bought some merch. All right. I've calmed down. I've stopped ripping all of you people. Oh, Keith, I missed your $5 super chat. Keith, thank you, sir. Thank you, my man. He says, I believe we're in a better situation to win if we play like we played against the Commies. Brady picked Bond for Defensive Player of the Year, 34-24 Birds. Keith, there's no doubt about it. If you play like you did if we play like we did against the Commanders, especially Jalen, I think we're going to win by 10 plus. I like your score prediction there, actually, 34-24. I think it's going to be too little, too late for the Chiefs. They'll probably have a big fourth quarter showing. All right, a big fourth quarter showing, and that'll be good. Abe, man, shout out to Abe. Shout out to my guy Abe. Abe, I might be reaching out to Abe to contract Abe for some extra work this summer, man. He did a really awesome job helping me get some designs together for the JAKIB merch. I did recently, Abe. It's not going to be there yet, but I did recently order you a little bit of a JAKIB care package just to thank you for what you've done. So, thank you, brother, and we'll be in touch, Abe, as we always are. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. Chester Parks, thank you, bro. Great order, brother. I appreciate your support, man. I appreciate that so much. Big C says, Big Z, thanks for doing that for Big Seals. You can tell he appreciated that a ton. I agree, man. Sills is the best. I love Sills. Dakota says, I want a Zander Krause Show shirt. Is that right, Dakota? Is that right? I can make this happen. I can make this happen. All right? I can make this happen. We'll talk about it, Dakota. I'll have my people contact your people, all right? I'll have my people contact your people. Appreciate you, bro. See, Kenny said, Kenny, I didn't respond to this because I got distracted. If we win and hit a super chat goal on postgame show, Sills needs to wear a Hurts jersey. I don't anticipate Sills will ever wear a Hurts jersey, but the Jerome Brown's enough for me. It's Eagle green. It's got the Birds logo. It means a lot to him. You can tell he'll like wearing it. So I don't think Jalen Hurts, but I'm happy with the Jerome Brown that he's got. I'm happy with the Jerome Brown. Do you like the logo, Dakota? It's funny you say that because, I got the logo made, and my boy, Dirty Air, I don't know if he's in here right now, he made me a sick animation. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, you know what? I think I want to change this. And you know what made me change it? It was this. That here is that was my logo from years ago. From years ago. That was before I was talking sports. So I just liked kind of the simple nature of it. I was like, I like it. And I thought maybe I would switch it to more something like that, but not with me in the background, though. Different background. Uh-oh. Flexing, your girl is out. Oh, uh-oh. I won't entertain that. I won't beat up on her for that. All right, we're going to do a giveaway today. I think we had a pretty fun 2-hour show for No Johnny Mac. We'll be live again tonight, all right? We'll be live again tonight. We will be live again tonight, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, Birds 365. Coming out of the National Football Show. Coming out of the National Football Show. What's the giveaway today, says Izzy B. Opportunistic Izzy is what I will call her from now on. Opportunistic Izzy. I got 2 jerseys left. But here's the problem with my 2 jerseys left. Let me get it. I cleaned up the studio. You can see them rolling around again. All right. Here's the problem with the 2 jerseys I have left. I got my Lotta and I got Cooper DeJean. All right. One's a 2XL and one's a medium. So our most popular sizes are large and extra large. Our most popular sizes are large and extra large. We're out of them. So if you win, all right, and one of these doesn't work, I'm fine with that because I'm going and getting more. Like I already got to go back. Prince, who gets out of the slammer and just decides, to mess with, he's like, hey, I need an XL Jalen Carter. I'm like, okay, Prince. Okay, Prince. Uh-oh, what did Slagger just say? Slagger says, I'm surprised the Eagles aren't fucking with you about your Zander Krause Show logo. Why? You think it's too close? I feel like the bird is so different. I almost feel like it's too different. That's what I didn't like about it. Look, I'm in this guy's head. He's got my name as Zander's hairline. Is that C24? I heard Flexion and Steppen ask for a vegan menu at Chickies and Pete's. Ha, ha, ha. That is hilarious, bro. What a stupid comment. Stupid at Flex, we're rent-free in their head, bro. Between the name Zander's hairline and the comment about Flex. You know what I call that? I call that rent-free, baby. Rent-free, baby. Yeah, baby. There's nothing like being rent-free. in folks' heads. Nothing like it. I tell you, there's a lot of things that get you going in life. A lot of things that make you feel alive. Rent-free is one of those things for me. Rent-free, baby. I'm with Sinful World here. Sinful checking in. What's up, my guy? Appreciate you, brother. Zander, JH got to show out for us to win this game. I'm with you, man. Look, I picked him to be the MVP of the game, Sinful. I think he's got to be the difference in this game. How many times has Sileo told us over the years, look, only elite quarterbacks, great quarterbacks win Super Bowls. He's not entirely wrong. He's not entirely wrong. So in order for us to win this game, you're going to have Jalen Hurts show up, show out, make the big throws he needs to make, convert the third downs, use his legs appropriately at the right spot, and continue to grind, man. I think he's going to have a big game, though. I really do. Sinful, I've only got one game to go off when I think of Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl. And I know the fumble sucked, and I know it probably cost us the game because you can't spot the Chiefs 7 points. But that man was surgical in that game. He was surgical. One of the best quarterback performances I've seen in a long time. I'm telling you, I was rewatching the game, man, a little bit ago, and I was like, holy shit, I knew Jalen played good. This is crazy how good he played. Some of the throws he made, man, that Dallas Goedert out route 3rd and 15, Dallas Goedert on the sideline. Another one where Goedert was streaking across the middle, tighten coverage. Goedert almost had to lean over, dive over, and catch it. I mean, he was unbelievable in that game. If he does that with no turnovers, we're winning. We're winning. Angelo says, I'll be rocking the original white jersey. I love it, man. Love it. The Cunningham. William, I'm with you. One of the best performances in a Super Bowl ever. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Really was insane. Really was. It really was. It really was an impressive performance by the man, Jalen Hurts. No doubt about it. So, Prince, that's the biggest takeaway. The biggest takeaway, dude. Decisive. Bro, Prince, even on bubble screens, Prince, there was something about the way hiked the ball, looked, fired. So damn decisive. He's such a different quarterback when he's decisive with the football. And I think he's got some confidence back right now. I think he's going to be decisive with the ball in this game. I think he's feeling a little bit of swagger, a little bit of confidence again, which is a good thing. Yeah, we do. We do need that, Jalen. Zander, how do I go about getting a Super Bowl jersey? Well, from me? Or you mean just buying one? They're all over every website. Sinful World. It shouldn't be that hard, bro. Type in Eagles Super Bowl jersey on Google. Probably come right up. You got me, bro? But if you want to win one, I'll be giving them away after the Super Bowl. And you got to be a member, which you're not, okay? Wow, William, did Saban say that this week? There's one of my favorite things ever is listening to Nick Saban speak. And I don't always get a chance to do it because I'm working all day. But Saban says, the bigger the moment, the better he plays. This is the biggest moment. So true, man. So true. Wayne the Pain wants to know the plug. Wayne, a magician never reveals his secrets, Wayne. The man in the arena must fend off some of the outside noise. Wayne the Pain. Wayne the Pain, when you're connected like I am, you must defend this. Whoa, 4 super chats in a row. That is crazy. I've never seen that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 consecutive. There's no comment in between them. That is sick. Chris Scott, William Robinson, Caesar, and Keith. Look at that. 4 of them things. Wayne, I'll see what I can do for you, all right, man? I'll tell you that. But I don't know, Wayne. I'm not a jersey merchant. Bob was asking me the same thing. Zander, I want to buy one. Nah. You guys know where you can buy Eagles jerseys. Going over to Fanatics or one of those other companies. Theo, I don't even know what this means, bro. Theo speaking in... Theo, too many bong rips, bro. Theo, too many bong rips, my guy. He says, Zander's doing big things, but small things to a giant like him. I don't know what that means, man. I don't view it through that lens, though. All right. I want to do great things for my sandbox. I care about my sandbox. That's funny, though, Theo. All right, I got to get to some supers. You guys are showing love. This is what I'm talking about right here. Chris Scott checks in. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you, my brother. Tackling is huge in this game. Mahomes will get the ball out quick with short passes. We have to limit yards after catch. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. You have to limit that for sure. And I think we will. Chris, something to kind of keep your eye on in this game is the Eagles have weirdly been the worst graded tackling team in the playoffs out of all 14 playoff teams, with the biggest sample size. So I don't know how much of an impact is that. You know, how much could that impact the yak as you're talking about? And the Chiefs, conversely, the Chiefs are the number 1 rated tackling team in the NFL. In the regular season and in the postseason. And in the postseason. So you got to be tackling, man. You got to be tackling. You're right about that. Let me go to William Robinson here. William checked in. I appreciate you, William. The days of the pocket quarterback are done. Dual threat is here to stay with the rise of the black athletic quarterbacks opening the door. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. It's a beautiful thing to watch, man. Some of these guys are so gifted, so talented. They play the game at such a high level, a fast pace. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. No doubt. And we got a good one here in Philly, man. So we should appreciate him for sure. Caesar checks in. As a former rugby player myself, that Mylotta shirt is mine. I feel it. Mylotta shirt. That's no Mylotta shirt, bro. That's jersey. I don't know what you call these in Chile. With your Chilean pesos, 5,500 of them things. What does that buy me? Like a hot dog in America? That's a jersey. This is a medium. Are you a medium? I don't know. I get a kick out of the jersey sizes. Some people are like, I'm a small. I'm like, huh? Oh, man. I think Big Sills is wearing off of me. That's what I think this is. Small? I don't know. Small? I don't know. Oh, man. We got a medium. We got medium Mylotta. All right. Who wants it? Kirsten, I'm about to give it to you. And Cooper DeJean, 2XL. All right. Now, if you win, I will go and get you your size, okay? I will. I'll go and get you your size. I'm doing it for Prince. I'll do it for the great people of Jacob Nation. If you need a 3X, I'll go get it. If you need a regular XL, I'll go get it. If you need a large, I'll go get it. If you need an extra small, I will go get it. At least I'll try. All right? I will try. I will try. No promises, but I will try. Try and do the best I can to deliver for the people who deliver for me. Deliver for the people who deliver for me. Keith Higgins, what's up, Keith? All we need to do is force at least one turnover and capitalize on it, and we'll win. I agree, but you can't turn the ball over, Keith. We need to play another clean game, which, by the way, I think we're going to. I mean, when's the last time Jalen Hurts turned over a football? I mean, seriously. When's the last time that Jalen Hurts turned over the football? I have every reason to believe that we will protect the football in this game, but a takeaway would be huge. Keith, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to earn it. Wilfredo says, I'm a medium. My dad pulled out early. Bro, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Philly Don says, he did it for me. Zander is a man of his word. Yes, I am, Philly Don. Yes, I am. Prince, you're funny today. William Robinson, we are winning the Super Bowl. Dual threat. I better see dual threat emojis all effing day on Monday on Sileo show if we win this bowl. I better see dual threats all day long. Where are all my members? Drop me a dual threat in the chat. Drop me a dual threat. There they are. Dual threat. Oh, Ryan. Look at Ryan. He's activated the profile picture. He's like, yeah, y'all are going to have to see me now. Oh, I see how it is. Flexen wears a medium just like me, but I get all the shit for extra small. Ryan, you brought this on yourself. Ryan, you're not playing the victim card now, are you? It's like that dude last night who was tweeting to me, and then I ripped him, and he's like, you seem like a nice guy. I'm like, oh, what? You played with fire, you got burnt, and now you're crying to me? Now I'm the bully? Talk shit, get hit. Don't talk shit if you can't take it back, Ryan. So you come in here, say everything stinks, I stink, I'm this, Izzy stinks, you name it. You name it. Talk shit, get hit, Ryan. Either that or sit back and enjoy the show. Comment free. Look at all the dual threats coming in. Holy moly. I love everybody throwing in the dual threats. We need a Jahan emoji. We do. You know, they won't let me add emojis. Wait, let me go check if we've reached enough members now. Because there's this weird thing where they limit how many emojis you can do based on how many members you have. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check here. Let me check it out here. Emoji. 16 more members. I can't add anyone. Which one should I delete? I feel like we can get rid of a couple. Which ones do we never use? I want to improve the emojis. I'll improve the emojis for the people of JAKIB Nation. Joe Whip, amen. I gave you some heat yesterday too. Didn't I, Joe? I think I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. It's all love. It's all love. The people I love know I love them. And they can take the heat. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Ryan's a burnt pizza crust right now. You know, he's not even a burnt, he's like a cauliflower crust. Bro, nobody wants cauliflower crust pizza. Nobody wants cauliflower crust pizza. Nobody wants a cauliflower crust pizza. All right, you guys want me to get rid of one of the Silios? Yeah, Sills 2. Get rid of that one. Remove. All right, they're going to let me do one more now, I think. All right, we'll see. Bob says, Zander, Sills is really going to let us come up on the show on Tuesday. He's opening a Pandora's box. My guess would be he's going to put a lid on that box pretty quick, but he's going to do it. He's going to do it. I told him Tuesday because Monday's going to be such a massive show. We can't mess up with the flow of that show. You get it. Business has got to go on that day. Business has got to go on that day. Yeah, Gross is right. Cauliflower crust. Ryan, you're the I'm calling. That's your new name. It's not extra small Ryan. It's cauliflower Ryan. Ain't nobody want cauliflower crust, bro. Nobody wants that. Avocado toast eating motherfuckers. Oh no, you got a gluten allergy? Oh man. I don't know what that means. You know, there's a bunch of people in my life nowadays who are gluten-free. Not in my family specifically, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Give me the gluten. Give me the gluten. Need a bum juice emoji talking about Huff. Bum juice would be a good one. Bum juice would be a good one. Keith Higgins says, I emailed you, Z. Don't forget about me. Keith, I'll check it out, bro. I'm sorry, Keith. I'll tell you this 100% honestly. I didn't get to any inquiries yesterday, really, from the great people. I know that's very unlike me. I normally answer all my emails same day, but I didn't get off the air till 9:30, and then I was producing Sileo wanted me to get some clips from that John Morgan interview, which was crazy, by the way. He called Jerry Jones a plantation owner. It was wild. Wow. Billionaire on billionaire crime right there. Billionaire on billionaire crime right there. So I didn't get to my emails, Keith, but I will get to it, brother. I promise, man. I get to every email. Ask the people who email me. I do get to all my emails. It might take me some days a little long. I try to keep it quick, but I'll get to you, Keith. Thank you, man. Thank you, big dog. All right. Any more super chats? No, I got them all. I got them all. Boda, I can't relate. Try being diabetic and then complain about gluten. Yeah, look, that's not a battle I'm fighting, Boda. That's not a battle I'm fighting. I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but, I just got done telling you I might not be the nicest guy in the world. So if it upsets you, I apologize. If it upsets you, I apologize. But I eat pizza the regular way. I don't eat no damn cauliflower crust. I don't eat cauliflower crust. What's RMP saying? Somebody's laughing at his comments. He typically has some pretty funny stuff. My wife has a gluten allergy. It sucks to find anywhere good to eat at dinner. Yeah, I get it. Oh my gosh. Joe Whip, Zander, I was a trial lawyer. I have asbestos underwear. Oh goodness. Joe Whip, I would imagine you were a good trial lawyer. Is that why you're not a trial lawyer anymore? Because you've done well enough for yourself to hang them up early. Well done by you, my friend. All power to you. God bless you. God bless your beautiful family. Well done, sir. I could see that for you. I actually didn't know you were a trial lawyer, Joe. I knew you were a lawyer, but well done by you, sir. Well done, my man. That's pretty cool. Wayne the Pain says I should set the target goal at 100. I might. It'll be hard to read them all, Wayne, but I would do that. We did pretty good on Super Chats today. We did pretty good without JMac, which is real dope. So I appreciate all you guys for sure. And remember, everybody, we will have Birds 365 tonight. Okay? So 6 o'clock. I know that doesn't work for everybody because some of you guys are early people or morning people, and then you're not going to be there at night. How about this? I'm an early bird and a night owl, both. I'm both, especially when the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I'll tell you the first thing I'm doing when I get off the air. Who can guess? Who can guess the first thing I'm doing when I get off the air this morning? Who can guess? No, not pee. I probably will pee, though. Sleep. No, Theo. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Eagles are in the Super Bowl. Real Zeal. That's foul. I don't do that shit. No. Brian, I don't do that. It's bullshit. In fact, I would encourage every man to avoid that. Avoid. Man, all of you guys, all with these depraved minds. No. Going to the post office. That's a good one, Cody. No, not nap time. No, I'm good. Yeah, Philly Don got it. Oh, Bird Gang Girl got it first. I missed it. Yeah, coffee. All you men in the chat with those nasty ass comments. All right, I want you to go and I want you to look in the mirror. And I want you to stare at yourself. And then I want you to say, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. All you nerds in the chat commenting that. I don't be doing that. I don't be doing that dumb shit. All right, here we go. I'm going to do a giveaway. It's time. I've been rambling for 2 hours and 22 minutes. You guys have heard. I've ripped enough people. All right. I've ripped enough people this morning. I've had enough. I've had some fun with you guys. And we'll do it now. That's not what I'm talking about, Tyler. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about smoking one. I don't care. I'm talking about all the nerds who thought I was going to go in and touch myself like a loser. Ah, that shit nasty. You guys don't want my unfiltered thoughts on that, I promise. Not everybody will like those unfiltered thoughts. Not everybody will like those unfiltered thoughts. All right. I might need to launch a show in the future. Unfiltered thoughts with Zander. Unfiltered thoughts with Zander. Prince, I know you're not exactly Zach. Thank you, sir. Oh, gay birds. I guess you're right, Joe. I guess you're right. I can't relate. I still think they'd be better off not doing it. Go out there and conquer the world, baby. No, don't conquer the world. Forget that. Go out there and conquer your sandbox. Conquer your life. Conquer what's in front of you. Conquer your job, your task, your family, whatever it is. Unfiltered thoughts. Cauliflower. Got to bounce. See you, Bob. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Bob. Love you, big love you, big dog. Xander's trying to break some walls down. Prince, these people aren't ready for that convo yet. I'm gonna have to throw a couple more jabs, Prince, before I could throw that haymaker. Couple more jabs before I could throw that haymaker. All right. All right. I'm distracted. See, the more tired I am, the harder it is to get me to do something. On cue. On cue. Ryan says, "Eat shit, Bob. See you later." See, Ryan's at least funny. At least Ryan's a funny guy. Yeah, Prince, she's going to be waiting a long time. She's going to be waiting a long time. Big Z, you're not a fighter. You're a lover. I don't know, El Yep. I'm both, bro. I'm both. Sometimes I be way too honest for the people in my life. They can't handle it. I say an honest thing and they say I'm a bad guy. I'm like, I'm not a bad guy. I just told you the truth. I just told you the truth. You want me to lie to you? You want me to lie? I'm not lying. I can't do that. Joe Whip, yes. I will do that. That would be sick, actually. A JAKIB wedding with all of our people. That would be hilarious. In fact, that would probably be like the most fun of all time. Look at Flex. Flex has the black pill on getting married. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm building the list of names. Okay. Although here's what I might do. I might do a legend giveaway today. And maybe I'll do a regular giveaway. I'll give away like a JAKIB sweatshirt. I'll give away a Stout U hoodie. Maybe. You guys might not be happy with that. No, I won't, Zeal. Zeal, I've been that way since I was 14 years old. I used to argue with Zeal, with my high school buddies about this. In the group chat, it's like a 20-guy group chat. And I was the man on the mountain saying, stop being losers. And they were all like, oh, Zander, you're so weird. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Look at Kirsten. Am I the only one here married and faithful? No, I don't think you're the only one, but you're in a football chat, in Philly. There's a lot of wild cards. A lot of wild cards in here. I love it. That's what makes JAKIB JAKIB. We really are. Wait, is JAKIB a melting pot or is it a melting pot? I mean, think about it. We got people from everywhere, from all walks of life, all races, religions, colors, and creeds. You name it, we have it. All right. We have it on JAKIB Sports. And I love that. That's easily my favorite part about my community. I do not want to talk to the same type of people all the time. I hate that shit. That's what I love most about the post-game show. Every guy I bring on is different. Comes from a different place, has different thoughts, different feelings, different backgrounds, different perspectives, different viewpoints. That's what makes life go round, man. That's what makes the world turn. That's what makes the world turn. Brian Fleming will be at the game. B. Flem will be at the game. Theo, nice, bro. Here we go. Legend giveaway for the jersey. All right. This jersey will be legend. This will be legend. Okay. It's true. William, that's the greatest part about our city, man. It's a melting pot for everybody. I love that. I love that. I love talking to all the great people. Ooh, Angelo Cataldi. 3:30 today on the National Football Show, which means I've been bumped from my 3:30 spot, but that's all right. Angelo's worth it. All right. Angelo is worth it. All right. So I'm doing a legend giveaway, which means you don't have to be present to win. All right. I'd like them to be present to win, but there's a good chance they're not. I don't know how many people we have in here right now. 200? Yeah, 200. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to do a regular giveaway of the Stout U hoodie. Okay. We've officially gone past the time to get a giveaway to you before the Super Bowl. All right. Prince says, Xander, do you travel? Prince, I told people this. I don't have like this crazy travel bug. I like traveling inside the United States. I've been to a lot of places, but I'm not like I'm not one of those dudes, Prince, that's like, once the season ends, I'm planning a month excursion all over Europe. Like, that's just not me. I understand people love that stuff. I get it. You know, I like America. I'll travel all over America. I'll probably go to Florida when the season's done. I'll probably go out west. I really want to go to Utah. I really want to go to Jackson Hole again this year. I got some places, but oh, Prince, you're one of those passport guys? You go over there and you find the passports. Ray, man, I've never been to Maine, but my brother went to Maine and he says it was amazing. He said it was crazy dope. So, Ray, I'd love to go there, man. I'd love to go there. I don't know. Maybe I'm too young yet. Maybe I'm just so focused on my work. You know, I go out west a lot. I normally go out west at least once a year. Me, you, and Daz doing a live golf stream. That would be fun. Joe, I haven't golfed, man, in my handicap was down to like a 17, I think I got it to, which was like the best I got it to. I'm probably back in that 25 range, Joe. It can't be good, my man. It can't be good. It can't be good, brother. Wow, you're going to Dubai for a week. Lucius, you living pretty, bro. You living good, my man. Go to Sedona. Not a bad one. Colorado. I've been to Colorado so many times. I love Colorado. I love the mountains, man. I do love the mountains. I got to be honest. There's a couple places that, boy, you get out there and you can look up at the world and you're like, you feel like you run it, man. You feel like you run it. It's the mountains for me when I'm up there in the mountains. I love that. And the beach. I love the beach. Love, love the beach. I've been growing up going to Cape May my whole life. Love Cape May. Greatest place ever. If I ever make it big on JAKIB, if we ever get to the point where, God willing, I'd be able to buy a beach house, I would buy it in Cape May in a heartbeat. I would buy a Cape May house. That'd be the first house I bought. And then I'd probably buy one out in Jackson Hole or something. Probably buy one out there. Cape May is great. Yeah, it's my favorite. Brian, it's one of my favorite places on earth. If you guys are ever in Cape May in the summer, all right, if you guys are ever in Cape May in the summer, you reach out to me. You please reach out to me because I spend a lot of summer there. The Ugly Mug. I don't frequent the Ugly Mug off in Zeal. That's more for the tourists, but I guess I'm a tourist. I don't know. My grandma bought a house in Cape May in the 70s. We still have it today. We still use it. Still use it, man. Still use it. Yes, it is, Fleming. I got to get like Jacob's got to be like 20 million subs in order for that to happen. Prince, I'm not hurrying up nothing, but I'll throw a Jacob banger for the boys if we got to do that. Prince says we can have a bachelor party, bro. Prince, you're invited to my bachelor party for sure. Actually, Joe Whip just gave me the greatest idea ever. I'm definitely doing that. You know, most people invite their family to weddings. I'm inviting my family, just my different family, my Jacob family. That's who's coming. Big C says, I went to boot camp in Cape May. Yeah, they got the Coast Guard out there, man. Howard, I appreciate you, man. I'll tell you this. All right. Howard, I'm going to tell you something right now. God bless you. I hope you enjoy your cruises. Howard, never. Never. No. The guy you're looking at, no. 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 Cruise ship, Flex, no. I don't go on cruises. No, Flexing. I'm not missing out on anything. I'm not missing out on nothing. I don't go on cruises. Utah is one of my favorites. I went to Park City a couple of years ago. Deer Valley is really dope if you like skiing. Deer Valley is really cool. Park City was cool. A little too city for me. I like, wait, Clairvoy, you're in Cape May every year? Clairvoy, I think this year is about the time we go and grab dinner in Cape May, brother. We got to go and grab dinner in Cape May. We got to go and do that for sure. And I know Waddington, I know you're down there too. No, I can swim. It's just, I don't like cruises, guys. There's something about a cruise ship that, one, grosses me out. Two, I just don't want to do it. It's all kind of kiddie games. Like, don't you get up there and there's like slides and stuff? I don't know. I feel like everybody goes to just drink the whole time. I'm not a drinker. So Zion's cool. My brother went there this year. Joe says Xander's afraid of ending up on a Titanic. No, I don't even think I've ever seen that movie in my life. The Midnight Buffet, Joe Whip says. Can't I get that elsewhere? Wow, Lucius, you buy a house in Cape May. God willing, one day I'll be there with you, all right? And we'll kick it together. All right? We'll kick it together. After your twins are done with school. God bless you, brother. Beautiful. You have twins. That's awesome. Marcus lives in Utah. We got a couple Utah people, Marcus. Sue is a Utah girl. Sue, I was giving you a shout out earlier in the show. You weren't in here. Happy birthday, Sue. Sue, you're the queen of the Jacob chat, all right? Look, Izzy B, Catherine, Kirsten, all these people, they're all great, Sue. But you're the real queen, Sue. You've been here the longest. Maybe outside of one I can think of is SMD Eagle. She's been here since we had like literally 500 subscribers. So she's been here a long time. But Sue, you're the queen of the chat. Happy birthday to you, Sue. Happy birthday to you. Look at Kirsten giving love. There you go, Kirsten. No hating. You know how it is. I'm just giving people the truth. I lived in Texas for 2 years. Did you guys know that? I lived in Houston, Texas for 2 years. I ain't going back there. I did like it. I got to be honest. I like Texas. I didn't like Houston. Texas is cool, though. It's like the Wild West, man. It is cool in that regard. Your wife is from Houston. Nice, Dirty Air. That's cool. It's a cool city. It's different. It's definitely different. No, Wilfredo. You see, Wilfredo, let me teach you a lesson, all right, brother? Let me teach you a lesson right here, okay? I don't go into an environment and let the environment shape me, Wilfredo. I go into the environment and shape the environment, Wilfredo. I don't go in Texas and put on a cowboy hat. Come on, man. You know better than this. What time? It's already 10:40. Good night. We were supposed to do a giveaway 30 minutes ago. Ready? I mentioned giveaway on cue. Who's going to pop up? Who's going to pop up? Who's going to pop up? 434 members. Houston broke Z. No, I was broke when I lived in Houston, though, M. Reyes. M. Reyes, I was before I was doing JAKIB. Before I was doing JAKIB, I was doing a business I started, okay, when I lived in Houston. I was probably making, when I first started, I was probably making $1,200 a month. My rent was $950. My rent was $950. I was making like $1,250 to $1,500 a month. All right. So I had like $200-$300 a month. I'd go into the grocery store. I'd buy fucking ramen noodles. I'd buy all that shit. I'd buy all that. And I would make it work, man. I would make it work. But I definitely would have, Reyes, if I wasn't at that spot in Houston, like if I was a little bit more developed in my career, if I had a little bit more going on, if I was making a little bit more money, I probably would have enjoyed it more because there was a lot of stuff to do that I didn't do because I just didn't have the cash, bro. No, I wasn't. No. And no, Izzy's not winning today. Look, see, I told you she'd pop up when I mentioned giveaway. Nerd ass Izzy. Kirsten, you watched for years in silence. A lot of people do that. I'm telling you, they're afraid of the chat. The chat can be intimidating, I think. Once you get in there, you realize they're a bunch of fuddies. You can fight back with them and you'll win. Oh, wait, I'm doing a legend giveaway. That's right. Actually, I'll do the JAKIB merch first, all right? I'll do the regular winner first. Scotland is beautiful. I've only been I've only been outside this country once or a couple times. All to Canada for hockey and for skiing. All right, here we go. This is a Stout U winner. Okay, so we'll have a Stout U winner today. And I agree, Joe Whip. I think the picker knows what goes on in the chat, and that's why they forbid some people from winning. That's why they forbid some people from winning. Yeah, Joe High. That's why I had to ship back at Secunda. He's like, Daddy's money. I'm like, bro, with all due respect, my parents are the greatest thing in the world. I don't come from a place of, unlimited money, man. I grind. I work my tail off. Every dollar I make right now, every plug nickel I make goes back into JAKIB. And if I can keep a few peanuts, I'll order some Kangos or something. Do something nice for somebody. Get somebody a gift in my family. Do something for somebody. That's what I like to do. Right now, it's all about JAKIB. It's all about JAKIB. All right, here's the list. Who wants me to search their name? We haven't done a name search in a while. Still eating ramen. Slagger, you and me both, brother. It almost felt better when your only expense was about $950 a month or on rent and whatever you could spend on. It almost was easier at that point than to be making more and then spending more. It's just more pressure. But it's all good, man. I love it. It keeps me alive. Makes me feel alive. All right, who wants me to search? Kakoa Kaiawawa. It's one of my favorite names. Kakoa, you're in there. You see it? You saw it. Joe High. There you are. See it highlighted in yellow, brother. There it is. Big C. Boom. There he is. Izzy B. I didn't delete you. There you are. You're in there. Don't worry. M. Escobar. There you are, brother. You're in here. Mad Dio, I will say to you this. Mad Dio says Galveston is pretty and waterfront. Okay, Dio, here we go. Ready? this might be the spoiled nature of my life. All right. My grandma bought a house in Cape May in the 70s. We still use it to this day. I've been going to it every summer my whole life. Okay. Since I was literally born. I was born in May. All right. My birthday's May. So remember that. I'm not going to tell you when it comes. Who's going to remember my birthday? May 10th, the greatest day on earth. May 10th is when Big Z came into the world and changed all of your lives with this content. I'm just kidding. May 10th, though. And the next, once my mom got out of the hospital for my birthday, she drove from the hospital to Cape May. So the first two, and lived with my grandmother who lived in Cape May in the summer, who lived in Cape May every summer. So I spent the first 3 months of my life in Cape May. She lived there all summer with me. It's funny. All of my siblings, you ready for this? There's four. And then I got my half sister is in Florida. So that's a different story. But the 4 siblings here, you ready? I got 4 siblings. Mom birthday is end of April 28th. I'm May 10th. Brother's May 24th. Sister's May 31st. Other sister is June 14th. So we're all in like a month. We're all in like a month period. It's really cool. And my mom did the same thing with all kids. She went right to Cape May when she gave birth. So we all were born on the beach. We all were born on the beach. Abe, stop playing. Izzy B says do the giveaway already. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Izzy B will be removed. Izzy B is getting removed. Okay. Goodbye, Izzy B. You have been deleted from the list. Your comments will not be tolerated any longer. And you're out of here. You are out of here. Kakoa, I'm the A, bro. Alexander. I'm Alexander. I'm just kidding, Izzy B. I won't hurt your feelings. Izzy B is back. She's back. It's okay. She's back. Troy says, search my losing ass name. Troy, you got a great name and it's a winner's name. Don't ever say that crap again, Troy. Troy Robinson, you're right there. And it's a winner's name. It's a winner's name. Troy, with that loser mentality. Troy, I'm here to help everybody escape the loser mentality mind. You are capable of greatness. You are capable of greatness. Ryan. Not Gregory Bryan. There he is. Let's give him an XS. Yo, Ryan, this is going to be good luck for you. Don't chirp. XS Ryan. I added the extra small to your name. This is going to be good luck for you. Ryan might win today. All right. Who else wanted me to search? Troy, you're a champion. Who else wanted me to search? I saw somebody. Theo, you're a May guy. Let's go. No, I don't do that dumbass stuff too. What do you call it when someone's born like a certain time and that means they're like a certain thing? A horoscope or whatever it's called. Or what's your what's it called? Your sign? What's it called? Why am I blanking on this? Your zodiac sign. Yeah, that bullshit. I don't do that crap. Fucking zodiac sign. Get that crap out of here. Search me. Cue the God. I got you, bro. Cue the God. There you go. Flexing. You're right. I am on some shit today. I don't do that crap. All right. Zodiac sign. The universe is telling you who you are. No, it's not. Okay. No, it's not. It's not telling me nothing. All right. It's not telling me shit. Although I don't know. They say Taurus will snap back at people. So maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. Mac in the truck. Mac and not the truck. There it is. Aquarius. I don't know what it means. All I know is people tell me I'm a Taurus. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? A bull? Good. I like being a bull. I like being a fucking bull, baby. Oh, man. I love you guys. This is a fun show. I tell you what, I'm jacked up. Some days when I wake up and I'm the most tired, those are the days that I'm the most jacked up. It's funny how that works. Brian says Taurus is the bull. Zander, people will be messing with the bull, and Z gave him the horns. No, I just gave him Z. I'm with you, Hernandez. I don't do that crap, bro. Look at this dork. Look at this fucking dweeb. Taurus means you're a candy ass. Taurus don't mean shit about shit. Taurus doesn't mean nothing, man. All right, let's do this giveaway. Stout Yo winner. We got no new members today. This is tragic. Outside of Mark, I think. Outside of Mark. Mark, thank you, sir. No new winners is tragic. Keith Higgins checks in. I had a Malcolm Jenkins jersey, but my son took it when we went back to college, so I'm in need of a jersey, broski. Keith, it's coming. I feel it. I feel the Keith win coming. Brian Fleming, when we win, I'm going to be raining Z on Venmos for jersey. Book it. Brian, it'll go right to the jersey fund, brother. It'll go right to the jersey fund. Look at Theo. He says, read Taurus' sign. It sums you up. Theo, too many bong hits this morning, bro. Too many bong hits. Too many bong hits. Yeah, I added Mark. He's there, right? Yeah, see him? He's there. I added him. All right, this is for a Stout U hoodie. 1 shuffle. 2 shuffles. 3 shuffles. I'm going to go 4 shuffles. 5 shuffles. 6 shuffles for Smitty. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ernie Berry. What are the chances Ernie Berry's in here? Ernie Berry, are you out there? Sorry, I didn't get excited for you because I don't know the name. I don't know the name, but maybe you're a great listener who listens in the shadows. Who knows? Chuck Berry, Ernie Berry. Who knows? We need a hoodie with the Zander Krause Show logo. I got a couple of those requests today. Maybe I'll have to get that up. Mesmerized, shut your ass up. You was hating earlier in the week. I seen your hating, bro. I seen you chirping, Mesmerized. Take your Canadian ass back to Canada, bro. Theo, I appreciate the different viewpoint, brother. You know, like, listen, Theo, that's what makes the world go around, my man. 8 billion of us, all right? I appreciate you, Theo. I actually find your comments to be very entertaining. Hell yeah, Z. I want a Zander hoodie. Let's go, Bird Gang girl. Let's go. You know, I've been hosting shows for less than a year, guys. Less than a year. Less than a freaking year. And look at all the great people I've already built a relationship with. You guys are the best. You really are. You really are. I'm telling you guys. I freaking love you people. I love you people. All right, here we go. New winner. Philly 4 for 4. Where are you watching the game Sunday? Philly 4 for 4. Take a guess. Yeah, Joe, this is what the ladies want. Print my face on the middle of the hoodie. They'll sleep in it. They'll wake up in it. They'll wear it every day. They'll wear it around their boyfriends and their husbands. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're stirring too much. We're stirring too much pot and with that. Stirring up the pot too much. I like that secret to life, man. I like that. Izzy B would buy that so fast her card would decline. Here we go. How many shuffles? 6 didn't work. 2 shuffles. 3 shuffles. Back to 3. Back to 3. Back to 3. Come on, people. Come on, people of JAKIB Nation. 3, 2, 1. Kevin Landon. Kevin, are you here? Kevin, are you out there? Kevin's one of our great viewers, man. He emails me all the time. Kevin's one of those guys, an older guy. I think he loves to email, and he emails me. And he emails me all the time. I love Kevin. He's got great emails. $98 shuffles for Jalen Carter. Daniel, that would probably work. Is Kevin here, though? Kevin might not be here. Kevin might not be here. Get him out of here. Philly to Chicago. That's hilarious. You can email him that he lost. Sorry, Kev. Kev, I love you, but sorry, brother. 0 shuffles for Bryce Hufflepuff. Kevin is, in fact, not here. What's up with the Diddy comments in here? We going Diddy? No, we're not going Diddy, are we? Dio with the spamming. Dio, you've become a spammer when you have a comment. You send it like 18 times. The spammers. 5 or 7 shuffles. How about 9 for Nick Foles? How about 9 for Nick Foles? How about 9 for Nick Foles? Kevin, you're done. You're done, Kevin. 1 shuffle. 2 shuffles. 3 shuffles. 4 shuffles. 5 shuffles. 6 shuffles. 7 shuffles. 8 shuffles. 9 shuffles. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick Spicer. Spicer Nick. Come on, Nick. Salt or pepper, Spicer? Spice is not nice. Who the fuck is that guy? I don't know. ZZZ. Spicer, you in here? Come on, Spicer. Come and claim this while all these people crap on you. Come on, Nick. Reveal yourself from the shadows. Reveal yourself, Nick. Spicer left. Next. Sup, Jeffrey? Good to see you, my man. Nick Sirianni's burner. No, I will tell you that the Eagles have been really locking in on the channel. The Eagles have been locking in on the channel. I got another confirmation of that the other day. The Eagles listen to the channel. They read you. So when you guys, they listen to you guys. They listen to the great people of JAKIB Nation. What happens if no shuffle? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know, Flex. I don't think they hate you. Why would they hate you? You're a great fan. You're a great Philadelphian, brother. You're a passionate human being. They shouldn't hate you. If they hate you, they're wrong. How about that? I don't know if they look at the chat. I would assume they see it to some extent if they watch JAKIB. Oh, wait. I wanted to do no shuffle. Let's try no shuffle. Oh, God. See, that's what happens when you want to go do what Bryce Huff does with 0. That clown picked 0 because he knew he was going to be a 0 to the team. Stout U hoodie. All right, if you win and you already have a Stout U hoodie, we'll do something else for you. No shuffles, ready? Let's see. Let's see if Bryce Huff gets us a winner, then the signing was worth it. All right, I'm getting delusional. I got to get the hell out of here. 4, 3, 2. Joe high. Yeah, Joe. Woo! Joe said you never picked me. Look at that, Joe. Look at that. Look at that, Joe. Where are you? I know you're in here. I know you're in here. Bryce Huffle Schnufflepuff. Huff is a bust and he's back. And I see Joe in the chat. It worked. No shuffles work. Have the shuffles been the problem the whole time? We will take a community vote right now. Will we abolish shuffles for good? Will we be abolishing shuffles for good? Joe, how can I contact your brother? You want a JAKIB sweatshirt. You can get Stout U. You can get whatever sweatshirt you want if you don't want Stout U. But you let me know, my man. I'll order it for you. All right, brother? And if for whatever reason the sweatshirt doesn't work, they only go up to 2X, which is annoying. I'm trying to find a solution to that right now for the great people of JAKIB Nation. But I'll get you something else. Hat, shirt, something. Kakoa, you were right, bro. You were right, Kakoa. Keith, whatever it takes, man. That's my motto, Keith. Whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to do what I got to do for the great people of JAKIB Nation, whatever it takes to beat the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday, whatever it takes to continue the JAKIB domination, whatever it takes. Joe, hi, can you email me? Is that good, bro? Or do you have me on social media? Hey, Big Trag, you know, I often ask people, or I often say to people, Big Trag, I often say to people, you know, if I won the lottery today, I am not one of those people you would never hear from again. All right. I love what I do. I love the community we have. If I won the lottery today, legitimately, this is what I would do. The very first thing I would do would be obviously take care of the people who have take care of me, take care of my mom, take care of my dad, take care of my parents, take care of my family, take care of the people who are in my circle. Okay. Then I would hire people. I would hire people instantly. I would hire an editor. I would hire a couple assistants. I would hire, I'd probably launch another show, but editor would be first. I want like a team of editors. I'm talking like, I want to roll camera on Big Z for 4 hours and have like 440 shorts posted. Joe, hi, I got your DM. All right. That works. And then I would keep rolling, man. I would keep rolling, Big Trag. And then I would give away Super Bowl tickets. All right. I would give away Super Bowl tickets. Yes, this would be me. I would legitimately go to my jersey guy and say, I need 500 jerseys. 500. Here's cold hard cash. And I would give away jerseys to everybody. Especially all the great people who've been here all year long. All right. I do love helping people, man. I really do. I don't say that to try and have you guys tell me that I'm a good person. I don't care. I don't care about that. I do it because I like to do it. I think people are what make the world go around. I think people are how you build anything in life. You know, your network and your community and their people. I don't play the lottery, so it's never going to happen, but it's fun to talk about. JAKIB is my lottery, Master Chief. And every time you make a comment or you make a chat, you improve my chances of winning. And everybody's chances of winning. Dismantle Big Shuffle. That's a hilarious comment. All right, I got Joe High's email. It's time for a legend winner, okay? Legend winner. Here we go. Only legends will survive. Whatever it takes, Z. Give me that sweater you're wearing. Mesmerize, you should have thought about that before you were dropping dumbass comments earlier in the week from your Canadian house. You Canadians. You Canadians are bad at business. You're goofy people. You think you're better than everybody. And really, you're not even that big of a net positive on the world. I'm kidding, Mesmerized. I hope you didn't take that personally. Oh, man. That is funny. That is funny. That is very funny. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing. Hopefully, I don't know. You never know who's going to take shit too personal. Quick filter. Here we go. And Bodie, you're right. Canada's about to be the USA. Well, once they are, I won't make fun of them anymore. Yo, we have 64 Legend members. You guys are really dope, man. Dakota, that means you ain't winning today. That means you ain't winning today. All right. Izzy B. Look at Izzy B. Leave Canada alone. No. Canada stinks. I'm with Ryan. Ryan, me and you are officially on the same team, brother. Theo, you have a great day, big dog. I appreciate you. I was mesmerized. You're all good, brother. I love you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I will say, though, you Canadians are bad at business, mesmerized. They're not good at business. They're not business savvy. All right, here we go. 64 legends. That means 64 wedding invites. 64 wedding invites here. All right, we're going no shuffle. I'm going to go no shuffle again. All right. Ready? Here we go. Legend winner will be able to pick their jersey, and if it's not their size, I'll get you a new one. I'll get you a new one. 2, 1, Crowley! Yes! Yes! Woo! Crowley! Crowley is the champion. Oh, we're winning the Super Bowl. With Crowley winning, we're winning the Super Bowl. We're winning the Super Bowl with Crowley getting the win. Crowley deserves it. My man. My man, Crowley. Crowley is a good-ass dude. Look at him. He shows up. There he is. Let's go, Crowley. And you can't deny this giveaway now, Crowley. I reached out to him last week, and I wanted to give him I offered him some Jacob merch. He's like, no, please don't. Put it back into Jacob. I'm like, you're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. Crowley's a good dude. He's not denying this giveaway, though. He's not denying this giveaway. I won't let him. I won't let him. I won't let him. See you, Keith. Thank you for being here, brother. I'll get back to your email today, all right, my man? Or whenever I can, hopefully today. All right, good. 2 great winners today, Joe High and Crowley. Let me write them down. I'm checking names off this list left and right. I'm checking names off this list left and right. Now, Crowley, here's the question for you, Crowley. What jersey size are you, bro? I'll go and get you whatever you want. Crowley won the jersey. All right. Great stuff. Yeah, Sue needs a win. Everybody needs a win. I'm trying to get everybody a win. You know, Flex, I always say to people, man, if you stick with me long enough, Flex, there's a 100% chance you will win. All right. Might not be today. Might not be it today. No, I'm not re-rolling, Crowley. I've already told the great people of Jacob Nation that I will go and get the person, whatever you need. So if you're a large, Crowley, I'm going to go get you a large, all right? I just can't get to the guy till after the Super Bowl. So as long as you're good with it coming after the Super Bowl. Look at Crowley, still trying to get rid of the giveaway. You're getting it, Crowley. Whether you like it or not, Crowley, this jersey will deliver to your home with a Z note. With a Z note. With a Z note. I would like for Reyes to win as well. I do love M. Reyes. He's a great guy. Reyes, you know I love you, brother. You know I love you. Reyes is a really awesome supporter. He's a great guy. He's a good person. You can tell. Got a good heart. He's got a good heart. I appreciate you, M. Reyes. Thank you for everything, brother. All you guys. All of you guys. Bird Gang Girl says, next Thursday I'm upgrading. Bird Gang Girl, whatever you got, man. Whatever you can do, it's all good with me. I just appreciate the support. I just appreciate the support from everybody. Let's get to my man here. Caesar Campos checking in. Big Z, where can I send you a Chilean package, bro? Good question, Caesar. I'll email you back. I think you emailed me. I was supposed to email you back yesterday. Caesar, I told you already, man. I was so swamped yesterday. I try and put thought in all my emails. I try and, I really care about what you guys have to say. So, I was just too spent yesterday, man. My brain was firing. My eyes were hurting. I didn't respond to any emails yesterday, but I will respond to you. All right. Chilean care package, though. I love it. A Chilean package. Isn't that a brick of Coke? I'm not sure. You're going to have to ask Caesar. You're going to have to ask Caesar. Pumper's been gone for a couple days. Pumper never even told me he got his jersey. I sent him a Saquon jersey and a Z note. I wrote him a nice Z note thanking him. Didn't even get any response. Hate to see it. Oh, by the way, Nad sent me what jersey he wants. It's pretty dope jersey. I'll give Nad credit. He picked a good jersey. If you're a Niner guy, he picked a good jersey. He did. Nad picked a good jersey. So I got to order that for him. He didn't pick Kaepernick. He picked, I'll tell you who he picked. Wait, let me do this real quick. Let me do this really quick. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Nad picked Patrick Willis. Yep, Cody got it. Look at that. Patrick Willis. Yeah, that's a good pick. It's a good pick. Like, I can respect that pick. For a Nad. Nad's a great supporter, man. Nad really is. I know you guys have fun with him, but he's a great supporter, man. He's been here for a long time. Flexion. Here's what happened is I told him I was going to give him Niners merch, and he didn't like that. He wanted the jersey. So once I told him I'd send him a jersey, he was in my email quick. Yeah, Patrick Willis is definitely the truth, no doubt. Patrick Willis is fucking sick. So that's a good jersey pick. Suo checks in. What up, man? James Jones, what's up, brother? Xander, yes, you can now have my approval. Crowley, good stuff. Mad Dio says, I fat finger things and bad vision, so my texting is almost as bad as Sills. That's a tough feat. All right, I got to run, everybody. I appreciate you all. Fun show today, man. Thank you for making a Zander Krause show. Have this much energy and this many people in here. A lot of fun. All right, so I appreciate you all so much for everything you guys have done all year long. What a great journey it's been. We're 3 days out, everybody. We're 3 days out from the official end of this season. It feels crazy to say, man. I'm almost not ready for it to be done. As much of a grind as it's been right now, I'm so locked in. I'm so focused. I'm loving what we're doing right now so much. I almost don't want it to end, but we're 3 days from it being over. 3 days from it being over, all right? So enjoy these next couple of days. I hope to see all you guys back in the chat soon. Mesmerized, don't you ever drop Canadian emojis in my chat again. Mesmerized, you hear me? Take that flag and stuff it, all right? All right? All right, I appreciate you all, man. Love you guys. See you next time, everybody.
EAGLES. Eagles.